Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
What's going on, Memphis T? Thanks for being the first one to drop down in the hood. Hey, Diva. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do appreciate everyone who's thought of me and my family during this time, as we had to, have a homegoing service for my auntie, my favorite auntie, the one who was like a mother to me when I was growing up. And I really appreciate the prayers and the thoughts and the support and the condolences. I really do. I really, really appreciate that. So thank you very, very much. Matter of fact, we're going to be meeting up again tonight because some of my relatives, the ones who live out of town, who came up here, some of them are her children. Some live here and some are out of town in different areas. So they are leaving tomorrow, hitting the road, getting on the airplane, going back to their residences. So tonight, we'll be kicking it. We're going to meet where I uploaded some videos of where we was last night at this local hood bar. And that's where we're going to be back again. So one of my cousins, who is my auntie's son, second to the oldest, he kicks it there at that particular bar all the time. He's good with the owners, and they have like a dart club there and everything. So we're going to be down there tonight playing cards, playing spades, turning up, just socializing together and things like that. So yeah, thought I'd get me a good live in before I have to head out. And I know other people got lives going on, and I know Pisa got her party tonight. So I'll just have to watch the replay on those. But yeah, so I'm just getting in where I fit in. And the title of my video says, basically, before I roll out with my fam tonight was tea. Now, I've been hearing about certain things going on these B sector streets. And something I heard that I'm not going to chime in on because I don't know. I just don't want to touch that. But some of y'all probably heard Reed's video over there. Reed was going off on certain peoples and individuals. And, I don't know too much about what's going on with that. So I'm not really going to chime in on that. Now, I know the cat is out the bag when it comes to VS and Chocolate Bay. A lot of y'all heard. Some people found out earlier this week. Some people knew soon as it happened, before it happened, that, Chocolate Bay had filed charges or filed a civil case on her on VS. Hey, BA Superstar. Hey, Patty LaBelle. What up, T Danielle? Hey, Diva. Please come on in. Make sure you like and share the video, please, and thank you very much. But yeah, so I have been keeping quiet about that for a minute. I hadn't knew what's going on, but I was just keeping quiet. But yeah, the cat is out the bag. Demetra lit all day. She had did a video on it this morning, and she had showed the court case and the suit that was filed. She showed all that. Whatever Chocolate Bay feels like VS did to him. I think it said something like slander and, defamation. I got the court docs, myself as well. But yeah, so basically, that's what he's suing for. And he's suing in small claims court for $10,000. So I know that they're going to be in court. I think February is the date. February 10th, I believe, is the date that they're supposed to be going to court. Let me pull this up right here. Okay. So it looks like, hold on one second. Somebody hit me up. Oh, hold up. Let me hit mute for 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Hey there, sugar mama. How you doing? What up, Envy? How you doing? What You say the Sparta with spades and other hood type games are the best. Yeah, they are the best spots. They show is. They show is. We was down there last night having fun. And I did a few short video clips of us, just listen to music and things like that down there. But yeah, we're gonna be back down there again. So again, I'm just trying to get in where I fit in, before I head out to the streets. But before I hit the block, okay. But yeah, so Chocolate Bay, what he has said in his, court papers, he liked to pursue civil suit for the reasons being slander, defamation of character, negligence, intentional infliction of emotional distress, salacious lies, misleading information, misrepresentation, harassment, and inciting a riot. Now that one in particular, I ain't never seen that one before, especially when it comes to, shit that goes on in the beef sector, when it goes, as far as like people filing, cases or putting cases on people. So that's a new one, inciting a riot. And then it says that VS has alluded that he was HIV positive, and he's saying that he's negative, and he takes full offense of such hurtful words. He said, I'm a content creator, and oh my God, the writing. I'm a content creator. Oh, I'm a content creator like VS, and was contacted by several people regarding his status. I'm sorry, but the writing is not that great. So he wants $10,000 for emotional distress. He wants VS banned off social media and a public apology. 10,000 banned off of social media and a public apology. Child, I'm just saying this for myself. If you get $10,000 from me and I'm banned off of social media, I ain't apologizing for shit. Shit, you done got shit. That damn 10,000. That was the apology right there. There you go. There you go. But anyway, that's like the newest thing that's on the streets. Besides, people still, I guess the Christa and the Lemon saga still going on. I don't know what's up with the hoes with heart, if that's still going on with Ronnie Q. I really ain't been following that too much with the hoes for hearts. I really didn't even know those ladies. I heard their names throughout the year. They don't really go live a lot, and then all of a sudden, out the blue, they over there dragging Ronnie Q. So I really don't know too much about that. So I haven't done commentary on that. But besides that, again, the only other thing that I really still been hearing is this shit with lemon and what is that? Chris, Krista, what up, Corio? How you doing?
Hey, girl. Go ahead.
How is it going? What's up, boo?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
Why is you snickering at me?
Hey.
Don't get me
Nothing.
started. See, you know what?
What? What's going on?
I was just giving a little
Oh,
rundown
okay.
on what was going on with VS and Chocolate Bay. I was just reading his court papers and how he wants $10,000. He wants her banned off of social media, and he wants a public apology.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
On what basis?
Well, he's saying slander, defamation of character, negligence, um, uh, intentional infliction of emotional distress, salacious lies, misleading information, misrepresentation, harassment, and inciting a riot.
A riot?
Yes, a riot.
Where was the riot supposed to? Okay, let me
I
check.
don't know. That's why I was just saying I've never. That's a new one that I heard. uh, you know, and
Now,
then Emmy said a public apology via a court order. Okay, imagine that.
well, I'm trying to understand if by riot he means like getting you to make, and I don't even let me. I don't know anything. I'm just trying to figure out where inciting a riot could have came from. Could it have been like maybe because he's saying that she got YouTube all in an uproar?
And
Because
I don't know
I
because
don't. It's weird.
we've been here all these years, and from day one before the sector was created, and I can't recall a riot.
Me either.
And when we
I've
do
been
say
here.
riot, when it has to deal with social media, everybody knows that just basically mean like everybody's jumping on a bandwagon, everybody's attacking you, things like that. I don't recall ever a time that he was just attacked by everybody on this platform. So I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, I not in the years, the many years I've been here. But like there's plenty of things sometimes that we miss. Like I miss the whole remember we were saying how what was that last thing where things were happening and nobody even knew about it? What was that? And everybody was saying I didn't even know anything. Oh, when the all the stuff between Demetra and Miss T Velocity and Miss
In the building.
T
Hey
Lounge.
My
QI, what's
bad.
up?
Hey QI and T Lounge and everything. Remember how everybody was saying, I didn't even know that happened, or I remember hearing a little bit about it, but we didn't know it went this deep. Remember? So I'm just gonna say maybe that happened that maybe I didn't realize, but
I
if it
don't
It's
know.
a lie.
if it
I don't know.
incited a riot,
But before we go on further, speaking of apologies, I have an apology. Is everyone listening? Is the mic on?
Yeah. Is this thing
Okay.
live?
All right, everybody go on mute. That means QI as well.
QI, you sound muffled by the way, but okay, we going on mute.
I know I can't get my stuff right. I got to give me another mic.
Well,
Okay, well, I'm going to put you on mute.
it sounds bad. Okay.
All right. So, anyway, I would like to make a public apology. Please, somebody go and take this back to who it's meant for. I'm not going to say any names, but I just want to publicly apologize for admitting online that I have a crush on someone because it has grown legs and now it's becoming content and
Oh,
storyline,
Lord.
and people are calling me Mrs. This and Mrs. This and First Lady. And I did not intend for that to happen. So from now
Lord
on,
have mercy.
I am going to
You
keep
are going
my
mute.
go on mute, girl. I am going to keep my crush feelings off a line because I do not want anybody to feel some type of way. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable in chats. I don't want nobody to feel like they're thrown into this storyline on YouTube and being made content. And besides that, hell, for all I know, that person could have a whole family at home. And I don't want this blowing up any bigger than it is. I am apologetic. I am sorry from the bottom of my heart that I admitted that I have a crush on somebody in this area. Okay? That's it. That's all. All right. So I just don't want I just thinking about this other person. That's what I'm doing here. I'm thinking about this other person, and nothing was said to me about it. I just see how this is just growing and growing and growing, and I don't want to him that person to be the center of attention over here. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you guys? I hope so. Oh, I hope so. All right. So anyway, moving right along.
Did she drop? Now, did QI drop down?
Yeah, she dropped. I didn't drop her. She dropped.
Why, QI, come back. Why'd you drop down? Maybe her sound messed up. QI, come back up. Okay, go ahead. Hello?
So
Oh,
Envy, I know you're cool with that person. If you could get the message out, I am so truly apologetic. I did not mean for that to happen. I really didn't. And I was quite shocked how fast it spread. Like when
mhm.
Lemon hit the panel the other day, it was like, oh my God, I heard. And all of a sudden, I'm first lady, I'm Mrs. This, Mrs. That. So I just want to just try to,
So were you ser- so
slow this storyline down. And I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
were you
And this
serious
person
or
knows who I'm talking to.
were you serious or just joking about the crush? Because see, that's where the disconnect is. Because I think
Well,
you were just joking and it got
well,
taken too far.
as far as the crush, I meant that. I did. I think, but see, and even though I meant it, I shouldn't have said it. So that's what I'm apologizing for saying it, not for having a crush. I apologize for saying it publicly and it growing legs and everybody trying to put us in a relationship and calling me Mrs. this and Mrs. that. And I'm just doing this because again, I don't want that other person to feel like under all this pressure or scrutinized or people teasing them because I see it happening. I see it happening already. So that's why I'm apologizing and I'm not going to talk about it anymore after today. So that's it. That's all. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. But I am truly sorry, honestly, as well. Anything you want to say, Corio?
Nope.
Don't be going on mute now.
Nope. I am I have no comments, girl.
There it is right there, Sassy. There it is right there. Thank you.
Well, don't you think, Sassy, the cat's out of the bag now? I mean, that's a little. I mean, the car's out the garage. It's known. It's being talked about. I mean, you can't stop it. You can't stop people from talking about what. What do you always tell me at the table? If you bring it out here on YouTube, folks gonna talk about it.
Oh my God, what is L7 talking about?
Like, what's that movie with the woman that
I mean, I know the movie, but who they talking about gonna find a bunny rabbit
I don't know. I think
boiling
we
on the stove?
move on with the commentary. I don't even
Hey,
think
Sassy.
it deserves any more discussion.
Oh, sorry. That's what I came up to talk about real quick. I think what you said was good enough. I think it was great, because I was feeling uncomfortable and I sensed that you were going to be uncomfortable. I knew where this was headed. So it's one of those things, right? You don't know until you know. But girl, you can't say nothing because that's what happens on here, right? So you're good. You recognized it. Yeah, don't mention it
I
again.
definitely recognize it. When I started going around in people's chats and people just repeatedly mentioning me and him and calling me Mrs. This and Mrs. That and First Lady of this, and I'm like, huh, what? What?
Yeah.
All
They'll
I said
they'll
was I have a crush. I didn't say
they'll
I was
you
dating the
can't
guy or
say it.
nothing.
They'll fuck up your shit so quick, girl. You can't say shit.
Oh my
I
god!
mean, listen. I
And
mean,
don't keep saying it. Just let it go. Let it move on.
she just getting it out today, right in this
No,
second.
but she's gotten it out. That's enough. That's enough. That's
Mm-mm-mm. But in response to envy, the person is single. He might be. And
see.
he's completely fine with it. He might be, but I don't want to put him in a situation where he's uncomfortable with it.
The fact that he's even saying that is like it means that he can't, like, he's not on your level, right? And I think that's where Choreo is going, because anybody who's on that level understands exactly what you're saying. Like, I I don't want to I don't want to be fodder. I'm not Christa and Lemon. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Exactly.
So it's ridiculous. Like, and see, this is the kind of things that you have, people who just refuse to understand the sanity of it all because they're not sane. So, there's only
Is that
10%.
you, Corio? It's some feedback. Or is that
That's
Sassy?
that's an
I'm
airplane.
Oh, okay.
no,
No, it was Sassy. It's okay. It's okay.
oh, okay.
Sorry, it was probably an airplane going by. My bad.
No
But
problem. Go ahead.
yeah, they're just not sane, right? So then they apply their insanity to say, girl, yeah. Now that comment just made Corio's point, because then they just keep going, and you're like, you don't understand what I'm saying? Like, it's quite clear. Like, doesn't
Well,
matter who's fine with what. Just chill.
yeah,
I don't want that type of that type of stuff on me, and I don't even know this gentleman yet. Yeah,
right,
it's just
right. Because then it'll be, over there. Well, I told her you were single, and and it just keeps,
yeah.
the ball keeps rolling and rolling. Envy is over and done with. She doesn't need you passing any more information. It's
Oh, is
over
he
and
the one
done.
that passed it?
Well, he's, they do a show together.
Is he the one that passed it?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, no,
I admit I started it. I
Yeah,
started
you
it because
did. I
I
know. I'm
admitted it.
here. I said
And
passed
then
it. I didn't say who started it. So I
yeah,
get it.
yeah, and then I think he had maybe mentioned it, and then Lemon mentioned it. It's just different.
and
Because
when
don't
That's not their fault. It's not their
niggas,
wait a
fault.
them two
minute.
messy niggas.
When
Two
she
messy niggas.
Right. When she said mention it, she means mentioning it to the person.
Well,
Okay.
we had already talked to him though, right? So
That's what I'm saying. He already knew. He
already
already
knew
knew.
it.
But it just started growing legs and going.
Hashtag two messy niggas.
There it is. Fine. And so, right, really, this should be the last time it's discussed. Envy, it will not be appreciated if you're still over there discussing it. You're a grown man, you can do what you want to do, but it just won't really be appreciated because it's unnecessary at this point. The hood table has stated how she wants it to be. She wants that. She's described how she would like for this to go
And
from here.
I understand that too, Envy. I understand. I know where you're coming from, Envy. You cool. Y'all do shows together. I know what you're talking about. You haven't heard that it bothers him, and he might not even say it because he might not want to make it
I mean,
any.
why would
Yeah,
the man say anything to the positive or the negative, seeing how this has grown legs and walked around? I wouldn't say one way if I liked it or didn't like it. I mean,
I
you learn,
mean, listen, I
you
don't
learn
care
this
I don't
lesson here.
I don't care for envy, but let me just be fair, because my
Me
spirit will
either.
only allow me to be fair. Homeboys are gonna talk about shit.
Yeah,
That's just how that goes. I mean, I'm giving him a hard time because I don't like him. But the bottom line is T put it out. The streets are gonna talk about it. Now she learned her is a little bitty small little minuscule lesson that she learned. It's not really a big deal, T.
it's not, but
yeah. It's my fault. I put myself. It's my fault.
Yeah.
I spoke it
I,
out loud, and I should have kept it in my
Should have
head.
kept it to your mother. You should have
Yeah,
told
I
me.
should have kept it to
You should have
myself, and
told
I
me
wasn't
a
thinking.
Oreo. We wouldn't
And
have told
people even
nobody.
hit me up talking about you didn't think
nope.
that would grow legs. I'm like, no, I just said it. Like, I didn't think
Girl,
it was gonna be content.
I
Like,
girl, I just
Girl, well, and she keeps saying that, Sassy. I didn't think it would be content. I'm
but
like,
I didn't think I was gonna be content. I thought I was just taking somebody out to dinner. I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal. It happens. I'm telling you, you don't understand it until it happens to you. You be like, what the fuck?
right,
Girl, I get it. This was a small situation. Envy probably
right.
didn't mean anything by it. I was just giving him a hard time. It's okay, girl. Let's move on.
yeah, and it
Yeah.
wasn't
Let's
Envy's
move
fault. It
on.
was not Envy's fault. It was not
It
Envy's fault.
No,
was
no,
his
no. I was
fault,
just
but
fucking
go
with him.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was just fucking with him. But
Yeah,
anyway,
we know, we
I'm
yeah.
know.
just with him too, but you
Right,
know,
but still at the same time, we understand the girl side of it too, right, Corio? Yeah,
exactly,
exactly.
100%.
We
So,
understand the girl side of it too, right?
right, and she also doesn't want Big Rig to maybe feel because he's always come over here to enjoy, even when no matter what the number is in the chat, he's always here to support. And we just, don't want him to feel maybe a little uncomfortable, whether, whichever way, it's floating
And
at
that's
the
the
top.
thing. I don't want him to
We
feel
don't want him to
uncomfortable.
feel
Like, you know,
uncomfortable. Yeah, Yeah.
Whether he's cool with it or not cool with it, I don't
Yeah.
want him to feel, you know,
Right. So let's
yeah.
just go on with the Sassy, what else is going on these YouTube streets?
Krista and Lemon and Krista and Lemon and Lemon and Krista. And
Girl, did you see her? Oh, Miss Olivia, she joined Miss Olivia's panel, and
no, I don't watch Olivia. What
well,
Lord have
she told
mercy.
Miss Olivia that it was over. She has a new man, and Lemon has a new woman named London.
That is not his woman.
That's what Krista
The
said.
girl from the lingerie contest.
That's his woman. She's girl. They is a mess.
Just Krista, and people. I think it was maybe Room Shaker, and because she was on the panel too, and she was like, "That's she's just going to be a contestant in the looking for love for Lemon or whatever that show's called."
But
And
then I
just
was just over at somebody else's house and they were saying that just this is breaking news if it's true. But I mean, this person said that they were at Pizarro's house and then they went live and they said that it was postponed. So I don't know, y'all.
well, oh, I didn't know it was scheduled yet. Okay, so
I mean, on hold.
oh
Oh, you
well,
mean for the love of lemon?
oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he said he had to talk to just Krista first and see what she had to say, about their relationship or whatnot.
But that's
But I
that's
guess from now, what y'all telling me, it's over, it's a wrap.
no, but you're missing a part though because Jay Wilson said the love of foolery. Jay Wilson, just stop it.
Jay
Uh,
Wilson, come up.
But no, but you're missing a part, T, because when we ended your live yesterday, that's where we were at. About the talking to Krista. On his live, he broke up with Krista.
Yeah, because just Krista today on Miss Olivia said it is over.
Yeah.
And
It's
she
Oh,
had
over.
he
to,
actually it was no gaslighting or none of that bullshit. He
He
actually
broke
said it's over.
he broke up with her last night. They dropped her from the panel.
oh,
Then she came back.
uh,
Then they girl, you know how they are. It's a
well,
mess.
like I said, one more
But then
time. She said
I'm
she
sorry.
got a new man. She got a new man, Sassy. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, we know. Come on now.
Jay Wilson,
Hey, hey, this is me.
Hey,
hey,
Jay Wilson.
He's already exasperated, child.
I am. I'm listening.
I, I can't and I shan't. But yeah, T, you missing that part. So by the time we end your live yesterday, he goes live for 18 and a half hours. He
Wait,
breaks
what?
up with her in front of, 3,000 people. Y'all, I'm on my exaggeration shit. And he breaks he breaks up with her in front of 3,700 people. Um, and then they kick her ass off. She comes back. The mods are furious because the mods know exactly who paid to get her ass off. He forgets in his drunken stupor, brings her back on the panel. She stays up there the whole night. Oh, girl, I'm baby. She kicked me off her panel, banned me, blocked me, cut me out, all kind of bags of bitches, and I didn't even do nothing this time.
you mean they banned her? I mean, he kicked her off. She was paid down. He broke up with her, and she still kept coming back.
You didn't
And
care about me.
stayed up there. And
Y'all
stayed
don't
up
give a
there.
fuck about me.
And
Oh
stayed
wait,
up there for 18 hours.
and
Yes,
stayed up
girl.
there all night, but was on Miss Olivia's today talking about they're finished, they're through. She has a new man, and
You
she
got a new man already?
wait, she
Already?
said,
I
and we were in the
over
chat going
but
what, and she was
wait,
like, yeah, it's a new man.
check this
These
out.
Tyler Perry scripts for me.
Finished.
Jay Wilson, please don't even do TP like that. This is more Tubi
Yeah,
what
this is
Zeus.
Tubi.
This is Zeus.
My
She said
God.
she's going to keep it secret and off. They decided to keep it secret and off, not secret, but off of YouTube, and that she is in a brand new relationship.
And she's a goddamn lie. See, so I don't
Oh,
know why she cussed me out because see now, you know what I'm saying? Now I don't have to show no grace, but now I
Who's
really don't.
she in a relationship with? Okay,
keep
Buddy
it
Lee.
private.
Which
She
Oh,
said.
sector? Which
oh, she was
sector? Is it the trucking sector? Yeah,
She,
I bet it's
wait,
the trucking
wait,
sector.
wait.
she
Jay
said.
Wilson hit on something. Today she was what is it called? Fawning. What is it called when you're like pining after Buddy Lee?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I
think it's
thought
Buddy
they
Lee.
Wait, I
already
thought that was
It
over.
is
right.
over, but I'm just trying to tell y'all the timeline. A lot of stuff happened,
Uh-huh.
Now,
and
was her and Buddy Lee like her and Lemon, like it was a play, kind of, or was Buddy Lee serious? Hello.
They said Brother Lee was serious. I don't know. I don't even know. I
Buddy.
just,
Uh oh,
You
Oh, your audio,
Borging.
Jay.
listen, you're
You
borging.
You're borging, Jay.
so do you agree with Jay Wilson that Buddy Lee was serious and that's why
No,
she left
Corio, and stop with the shenanigans.
He was
him?
pretending like he was so hurt and
Okay.
things like that. Yeah.
uh,
But she was pining over after him, and she told her girlfriend. She said her girlfriend said somebody new is interested in her, and she said, "Oh,
mm,
girl, is it Buddy Lee?" And the girlfriend said, "Girl," and she said, I just hate the way it ended. His voice." And I said, "Lord have mercy." But this is the killing part. How she got a new man when she been on Tracy panel? Y'all telling me she was on Olivia panel? She was on Rodney panel. My whole 8 hours of work, I've been watching Christa. So
but
when
you know what? This is the thing, though. These people, do they actually work? I'm like, do you actually
no. They don't work.
work?
They don't work. They don't work. But the point is when did you have time to talk to your new man and for you guys to establish the relationship?
When she was
yeah.
crying in between Lemon.
Well, I'm
Oh,
surprised. That's why I'm so surprised, Sassy, that you said what she was that busy last night over there at Lemons because she really was very coy and serious today on Miss Olivia's panel,
Can
talking
you
about
block
her
can you
man.
can somebody block Kimberly Black? Go ahead.
Why? What she do?
Why?
Read her
Why?
comment.
What she? Where's
She
Kimberly?
said, wait, Sassy got a hair of
Look at
her.
this. She's been harassing me all day.
You got banned from just Krista?
Yeah, I told
She
you.
banned you? She
I
banned
told
you?
y'all, but I don't think y'all heard me. She banned me, cussed me out, called me a whole bag of bitches. I said,
I thought you were joking.
no, I'm serious.
Well, Jay Wilson
oh.
on good terms with her,
I said,
so
listen,
I'm I'm on I'm on good terms with her because I know that I think
Why
she's
is
trying to
that
build up her
so
channel, but it's because I know she can't be serious. Because I heard you, Sassy, and I heard what you said, but I'm like, something is wrong, Sassy. Something is wrong because how you gonna even be in a relationship with somebody who you living in New York and he living in California, and
and neither one of y'all don't appear to have the funds or the means to get back and forth. So let's go
that,
be
do you know
honest.
what I'm saying? I mean, I can understand with Patti LaBelle and Michael McDonald. You know what I'm saying? On my own, okay. But I can't get this, and the thing is, I don't blame Lemon because if people gonna be available for you to dog out and get numbers on, and they gonna work for free, then okay. I see what he's doing. I think there's an issue with him too, but she keep on going back. So why you keep going back?
She loves it.
And I think that he was like, she dropped me first, so it's a lot of tit for tat, and they were using people to get back at people. Just like, are y'all using people to make other folk jealous? And I'm like, is this in the script? Because I'm like, this is YouTube. That's I don't. I'm like, okay, I don't get it.
It's very, very weird.
Yeah. Let me tell you what's weird, and I'm thinking about it now. Is it me for thinking, and help me, Sassy? Is it something wrong with me for thinking that something is wrong with Uppity coming for K Fit that night on that my panel? And I'm mulling that through my mind because she was really coming for K Fit, then turned on Sparkle Libra, then turned on Trini Girl, and I think there, I didn't think there was. I should say I didn't think there was mental illness, but she was obsessed with
She was
K Fit
drunk.
and her basketball husband or her boyfriend, and she can't be balling like that if she on benefits. Which one is it? And she was obsessed with it. And then when Sparkle Libra tried to be diplomatic, she just turned on Sparkle Libra and said, "Y'all borrow money from me, but gas." she,
I
I
mean,
think she went in, and it just goes to tell me y'all better stop borrowing money from folk like this because they gonna tell it.
I didn't see your live.
Jay
But I
Wilson, you got some feedback stuff
oh yeah,
open.
Jay Wilson, you got another.
Okay, let me close it, and I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I wait to respond to him? You think he can still hear me?
Go
Mm,
ahead, and then I'll close it after you say what you say.
Okay. I didn't see your live, but I heard about it. And the first thing I thought it was, I think it's odd that people keep allowing her up with my picture on as her avatar. I know she's horribly obsessed with me. I don't understand her obsession with everybody. I mean, she just gets obsessed with people, right? So it makes sense that she would be obsessed with people like Sparkle Libra and K Fit, and they seem to be you know, of sound mind and doing things with themselves, and we're trying to help her. And then me, I'm attractive, I'm doing things, I'm moving places, and these are things that are just completely foreign to her. So I don't really know why she does what she does, but I do know that, quite like Christa, Lemon, and all these other people that make themselves fodder, they always find a platform to talk on and to lie on and dispute. And Lemon and Krista, I'm leaving y'all out of that because I think y'all just do your own thing. But as it relates to Uppity, she's obsessive. She's insane. She's probably more, medically like schizophrenic, bipolar, all of those things. She lives in assisted living. She, all of these things that build up to a person that it would bode well for her to be an obsessive personality.
And T Danielle, we don't know if Lemon's still having the show. I,
I
Why did T Danielle block me?
T Danielle has you blocked. How do you know? Why do
Yeah,
you do that?
because I can't
Sometimes
see her.
you can't see her now
do
on the
you have it on
panel.
all chat?
I
Do you have?
haven't been able to see her for days.
Oh,
Hmm.
Anyway, I
Mm.
asked a question to her. She'll answer or not. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Uppity is just, she's mentally insane. But people,
And y'all, she showed her apartment, and I was appalled. I was like, you know how your breath get taken away, and I mean, she was like in a rage, but she had like the canned goods like spread everywhere, and the garbage bag, not the can, but the garbage bag was on the floor. The walls were a little unkept. Ma'am.
Dirty, greasy,
I'm
dirty.
like, ma'am.
You know
And
what?
right then and there, it stopped being funny to me. Have you all got to a situation where it just stopped being funny, and you like, okay, please don't do that?
Question.
yeah.
Do you realize when people are sloppy drunk?
Oh God! And she was slurring. She was slurring a
Well,
lot too.
and this is a question I have for all content creators. When you have someone like that on your panel that is getting worse and worse, what's wrong with dropping them or putting them in the back? Or is it really about the clicks and the views? Because, she just lost her crap on that panel. And I don't know how you had the patience to keep her up there, Jay Wilson.
But
You
Corio, sometimes you gotta ask. It's like, is she drunk or not? I heard the slurring, but it's almost like, and I don't know. It was just really interesting, and I guess I kept it going because sometimes people need to see it. I didn't see it, because Uppity is usually, really confident and stuff. But that night, I just saw obsessed,
mm,
drunk, and then the child was hollering. I'm like, could you just stop and go tend to your child? I said that because that was bothering me, and it bothered me that night. It really bothered me. I have had Uppity on my channel, but it hit differently. and she, yeah, it hit differently last night, and I was just like, is she okay? And I don't know if I didn't drop. It wasn't really about the clicks and views. I could have dropped her, but it was such a train wreck, and I'm like, maybe she need to look at this one day, and maybe she'll go and get the help she need, because it was almost to that, like, hopefully you'll get the help you need. You know what I'm saying?
This has been happening since her inception on in the YouTube sphere. She's not gonna get anything. She doesn't think she needs any help. She has a tiny waist and she gets $1,000 a week and she's living well.
Yeah,
And she looks like Beyonce.
She looks like Beyonce, and I'm ugly.
Yes.
So
and here's the thing, Jay Wilson. It cracks me up when people say,
Hold on a second. Dimples, what does that matter in this conversation to you? How is that contextual that I like to drink? Go ahead, Coriel.
I just find it funny when people say, and she's very confident. No, that's delusion.
Delusion.
Well, did you hear what Sparkle Libra said? That uppity that we see is not the uppity that they talk to. The uppity they talk to is crying, is miserable, is depressed, is lonely. That's what she said.
See, I knew that, but I didn't.
Yes.
Let me go back and watch your live so I can have some bullet points for this raggedy bitch. See, I knew that. See, I don't have no. She's a nasty bitch, and I have a person in my back chat that's like, why would you even argue with her? She's slow, fuck that shit. Slow people know how to drag. I got a slow uncle. He real quick with it. Fuck all that shit. So, okay. So she miserable like I fucking thought. She can't buy a fucking single cigarette if she wanted to. And she has the child. Stop. Let me go back and watch your video.
Yeah,
I need to go back and watch it too. But somebody said,
what night was that, Jay Wilson? What night was that?
Jay
Wilson, is he on mute?
I think he might have went out. He might be driving.
Living my best life said, there's no way unless you can be that confident with no front teeth.
Thank you, twin. Thank you, Living.
It's more than that. She missing 6 front teeth. She's sloppy. She's dusty. She's dirty. She's dank. She lives in assisted living. She can't. She doesn't have the means or the necessary
supportive housing.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
is that political correct?
They have a sign in and out desk, so that's supportive. They have people on site.
Hold on, what did you call it, Jay?
Supportive housing.
Supportive housing.
Whatever it's called, but it's just she's so nasty and ugly, and like I said, delusional and obsessive. It's like until you are her subject matter, you can't talk to the rest of us about how that feels. Like it's like the audacity. Like I've never even seen a person like her walking around in real life. And the audacity of a person like that to be so vile and mean and trying to bully other people. You're like, what? What are we doing here? So I'm happy to hear the truth. That her friends have to tell the truth, that she's crying, she's miserable. We already knew that, but it's just to hear it.
Did you miss that live she did about a year ago when she fired up her live in the middle of the night and she was crying and she told the truth that her man doesn't want to have anything to do with her or her baby. She just really was in her feelings.
Actually, that live was because of my live.
Oh, really? Maybe I forgot, but she told the truth in that. Like I kind of started feeling sorry for her, but then through the next year here, it's just been back to normal, and it's hard to feel sorry for her.
It's just a defense mechanism, but anyway.
Well, Sassy, you got to go and look at. I'm sorry, you all. I had to take another call, but Mark and Libra said, they were in that sister circle or whatever it was to really do supplies and help support uppity because they all have kids with special needs. And She said that's not the real uppity. Y'all don't know how many times she was crying, and we had to help her. And then uppity was like, I gave her money. Well, the lady said, well, I just said, I got to get some gas. I'm tight, and uppity volunteered. And I asked uppity, I'm like, well, did she beg for the money? She said, I gave it to her. I said, was it a loan? No. I said, well, why you gonna throw up in the lady's face? It's not like the lady asked you, you gave it. So are you trying to be friends, and that's what you think friends do, give people money? I mean, it was weird. It was very real because she really turned on Sparkle Libra very quickly. When Sparkle Libra did not agree with her line of trying to throw K-Fit under the bus, Sparkle Libra said, look, I like you and K-Fit the same. You all take care of your kids in different ways, and you all are mothers. And I'm just coming up. But she said, uppity, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And all of a sudden, that's when it turned. And I'm like, wow. And then she said Trini Gal was always asking money. She said that Sparkle Lieber didn't ask for much as Trini Girl.
What?
And Trini Girl said, well, she gave me $50, but I gave her 55. She ain't say that. So it's a mess. And again, these groups and this stuff, and it ain't no friends on YouTube, y'all. I swear it ain't no friends on YouTube.
They seem to be equally yoked if they're needing to borrow $50 and $55. So that's not a problem. What's the problem?
Oh, JW, they said your mic is really loud.
Is my mic loud now?
Well, I think that's why.
I can try to turn you down.
Well, my mic's got to be loud because I got a lot of enemies, baby, and I got to have this Yeti ready.
You turned it down too low. You turned it down.
Hold on. I'm fixing it.
Okay, babe.
Jay?
You fixing it? Can you hear me?
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to be ready just in case somebody comes up. Now, let me tell y'all something. I ain't know if y'all chase these Burger King pickle fries, but honey, these pickle fries will get your life right. You hear me?
I hate Burger King. Ew.
I do not hate Burger King, girl. I'll try them, Jay, with something.
Baby, I'm from Florida, so Burger King headquarters in Florida, but honey, these pickle fries gonna get your life right. Oh, they good.
A Whopper. I've always.
I loves me a Whopper too.
Yeah, I like me a double Whopper.
Cause the meat tastes like it's cooked.
It's
I eat Burger King probably 3 times a year, but I do. And you know what I really like from Burger King? Those fake onion rings.
Those what they call frings or something? Or?
No, the fake onion rings. They're just onion rings, but they're fake. I mean, they don't have.
Yeah, I used to I don't know. Something about the taste over the years is just
It'll do that to you sometimes. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to go because I'm already starting happy hour, and I don't want Dimples to catch me tipsy on this bitch.
Oh Lord. Dimple said somebody said Sheila is dropping people information. What they talking about? Is somebody dropping?
Oh, that would be Christa, because Sheila says she got all of yes, Carrie Ray's missed onion rings. Exactly, girl, with that zesty sauce, baby. I eat about 3 times a year, girl.
Who is Sheila?
Sheila E would be dropping Christa's information, if I'm correct. Who said that? Am I correct?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Sheila E doxes? Wow.
I never heard her to dox, but I do know that she was talking shit about having Christa's something, girl. I don't know. And then there was a guy last night from the trucker section that wanted to know that wanted to tell us that Christa said she was gonna suck his dick. I said, "Child,
down at the truck
station." What? He was from the truckers sector, and he kept putting in super chats, but Lemon drunk ass wouldn't read them. And then he gonna have the nerve to say, "Sassy, can you go up there and tell Lemon?" I said, "Nigga, I don't know you." Who the fuck?
Hold up. Now, when you said that Just Christa literally announced that she already got a new man, didn't I say he was probably in the trucker sector?
Well, he said, what he was saying that it was him, And then nobody would read his comment. I don't know how he know me. I see it's a lot of people that watch you and they know you. Then he went to Tracy's live today. He did another super chat. He did another little $1.99. Okay, Silky Black, a mess. He did another $1.99 super chat. Tracy finally read it. And you know how Tracy do. What? And so I said, child, I said, please don't, baby. If the other people from the other sectors come over and start telling Christa T, it's gonna be a mess.
Well,
Why
you
she getting involved with people who just see this is the thing they using you, and everybody getting platforms off of your back? Okay, now the trucker gonna have a platform because you down there doing that. Oh my God!
Told him, I said, you go up there and tell him. And he said, I don't click links. And I said, well, shit, your story won't be told because you're not gonna use me. I don't even know you, honey. I tell the truth.
But
I
the
don't.
interview, somebody want to do an interview.
well,
You know somebody gonna want to do an interview. But y'all, wait, hold on for a minute. But how about Lovely Love and got married in Dubai? I'm going mute.
Okay,
I
I'm,
heard
I'm
that
leaving.
on your
I'm leaving.
video.
Tanya, drop me down. I'm
Yeah,
sick of this. I'm sick
Oh,
of
hold
this.
on.
yeah.
Hey,
Jay
Silky Black,
Wilson,
just one
I
second,
heard
okay?
that.
I had to
Hey,
be a little bit messy today, a little
Jay
bit.
Wilson, I
Uh-uh.
heard that.
I
I
did.
heard
Let
her
me tell
say
y'all
that.
what I did. Let me tell y'all what I did.
Hold on, one second. I see something that brewing in the chat, so I kindly ask Big Rigs to rewind the
Oh,
video all the way
Lord.
to the beginning for me, please. I had a message. That's it. That's all. Go ahead, Silky Black.
I was just being a little bit messy today, a little bit, because
Oh,
y'all know it's fuck shit Friday over there at Buddy Lee's. So I was on some fuck shit, and so I had went over there and told Buddy Lee that Krista had said that she really hate that she had really
my
messed up
God.
with him. I had to tell him. I
My
had to tell
God,
him, y'all.
Silky.
I had
Silky, I
to tell
love
him,
What did he
y'all.
say,
love
Silky?
you,
What did he say?
girl. I love
He
you, girl.
said,
I love you.
What did he say, Silky?
he
Hurry up. I can't
said,
hold. I
he
can't.
said, what? No, I ain't heard no shit like that. He said, but wait a minute. He said, I had heard her in some said something. He said, so I don't play that shit. That's shit pastel. So I had to hit tell I'm gonna go over there and tell Krista as soon as she go live in 5 4 3 2 1. I'm gonna hit that link and tell her that that's that shit
Wait,
pastel.
wait, Silky. Are you how messy are you on a scale from 1 to 10 today on this?
Girl, today fuck shit Friday. We
Okay,
10
well
and
check
up.
this out. Why don't you click Lemon Link and tell them?
Oh,
Oh,
sassy.
okay, okay, I sure will. As soon as
Okay,
I get home, I sure
Sassy.
will. I'm gonna
okay,
pull up at the crib and then, yep, hit
okay.
that channel too.
And just let them know what happened.
I
Silky.
sure will. Don't
Silky.
play
If
with me.
we ain't,
Don't play with me. I'm just a little messy today.
come on now.
But wait a minute. Are we going to skip over Jay Wilson's tea that Lovely Love said her and her husband got married in Dubai?
She don't even know how to
Yeah,
spell
we skipped
Dubai.
over that.
We skipped over because she don't know how to spell. Did she mean Dubai, Arizona? I know she didn't mean the United Emirates. I
Baby,
know.
I said, what airline did you take? Did you take Emirates or Qatar? She said, I don't know. She said they gave me a Saturday.
He took Dubai National.
I should have. If I
She
had
said
heard,
they well, hold on now. She said they served them food and they had a spiny lobster and it was so pretty and she cried. You know what I'm saying? Now the house had burnt down and everything with the bar was gone except that old nasty piece of keychain that the lady made. The Lord saved that because the Lord knew that she was gonna need some evidence, and that keychain, the homemade keychain, was it. But you know, somebody had offered me $100 if I could get it.
Mm.
I
I'm
can't
on
believe
mute.
that Lovely would tell such a bodacious lie. Like Lovely, why did she come up with Dubai?
Because it would have been a little bit more believable if you had said Mexico, the Bahamas, Jamaica,
I would have took one of. I would have took Ocho
Hawaii,
Rios. I would have took
Hawaii.
not Hawaii. You doing too much.
So,
I said,
okay,
girl,
yeah.
which hotel you stayed in? She said, I don't remember, but she said it was so nice and she had a balcony and she could see the
Who would
water.
who would water in the desert? Okay.
And then
Uh,
she said it was a new beach somewhere around. I'm like, huh? In Dubai? A totally Muslim country? Okay. I'll go on
right.
mute.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh, when we going to limits, y'all? Because I'm going.
I don't
I
know. I
ain't
don't
playing.
Uh,
He gonna be there half the night anyway. So which y'all want me to go at 10? What time?
no. Let me see.
Girl, you can go whenever you get ready, child.
Hold on. Let me see what's going on and let me tell you. Oh, girl,
Because
yeah.
they gonna be at Pizza's tonight for her birthday
Oh,
Yeah,
party.
go ahead
totally.
and go over there now, and then I can go between the two, and I can report back what you're saying. Go
Okay.
ahead,
Is
I'll
go
be
it
ahead
back.
and find out
Okay.
if the piano is
Okay.
perfect.
Carry the bones. Carry
Okay.
the
I'll
good
be
bones.
I'll be back, y'all.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right.
Okay,
All
y'all,
right.
I got to go on a mission. I'll be back, but keep me on the panel. I'll be back.
Hey, Jay Wilson, this one said you forever smacking.
Jay Wilson chew water? What y'all don't know?
They said he chewed coffee.
He does. That's his thing. He chews.
But I can pay for it.
Oh,
And I don't ask nobody for no super chats for it, even though they do give it to me. Thank y'all for the Mac subscribers for my Mac griddle and my Mac coffee. Thank you.
I would
Moving right along.
never ask anybody for any money behind these walls. Never. Like, I'll
so
be just
what was?
broke. I will be broke over here, just broke.
Excuse me. So what was the group? So it was just like the four of them in the group, or hey T Daniel, or is it? Oh, it's T
Hey
Daniel.
T.
It's,
Hey,
yeah. So
this is
was
completely
that?
off subject. Hey, Choreo.
Hey, babe. So was that group like mothers of children with autism, or
Yeah, I just think it was Trini,
okay,
K-Fit, Uppity,
okay.
and
Okay, breaking
Sparkle
news.
Libra.
Breaking news. She over there. Y'all want me to give y'all play by play, or just wait till the end?
Girl, give us play-by-play,
Play by
girl.
Okay,
play.
play
Okay,
by
okay,
play.
hold on.
Okay. Hey T.
She's speaking.
Hey,
Dragons, Resto, Ken, Nola, and Silky. Oh, she say, I really want to commend you for yesterday for being truthful to yourself and stop playing on our top and everything. But today is Friday, and it's Messy Friday. And so I just came to tell y'all that I was being messy, and I told I had heard Christa talking, and she hate that she messed up with Buddy Lee. So I had went over there, and I had went over there and told the message to Buddy Lee, and he say he ain't fucking with none of that no more. That's all I had came to tell y'all. Let me say, wait, hold up. What you say? She said she what? Let me repeating her. She said she regretted. She said yes, she did. After you broke it up with her, she talking about him again. Ooh. Dragon said, ooh. And then Sicky talking all soft. I just want to relay the message real quick. Let me say, oh, wow. Sicky say, okay, then I'll be in the chat listening. Ken say, that's messy. That's a messy motherfucker. Girl, they acting a fool. I can't even hear. Ooh, Dragon say, you a bone carrying bitch. We love you. Oh, shit. She said, let's go, G. You got it.
Oh my God, my stomach hurts.
Ooh, somebody wrote in the chat, said she said it at Tracy channel earlier. Oh, I can't even hear Silky. They so loud. Oh, Lord.
Well,
They
why
in
is
uproar.
it a big deal
They in
if you
fucking uproar.
broke up
Oh,
with?
hold on. Let me
Okay.
say, I want to ask you a messy question.
Uh-oh.
She's now Silky singing Real Love. A real love. Oh, lemons. Oh, he asked something. He said, I think it should be over at this point. If she missing Buddy Lee, she might be able to woo him.
At this point.
Uh-huh. Resto say, well, goddamn. Oh,
Resto.
shit. Lemon mad, y'all. Let me say the next woman he picked, he gonna make sure that she matches his flyness.
Wait.
Ooh, Silky like young, tight pussy, you know.
Who said that?
Silky. And Silky said, we rooting for you, Lemon. And then Lemon said, Lemon said, but Purple Peach in the competition, so I might have to get with Purple Peach.
Oh Lord, I'm tired of this women light laying around like pocketbook.
Purple Peach got a
Okay,
whole husband.
she getting off the panel, y'all. That's it for me. Ooh, Lord.
coming
Who
back
is
over.
this? What's this man named Soresto? What's his name?
You know
Is it
what?
Soresto, girl?
It's
Was it is
Nesto.
I'm not
Nesto.
about to do it.
Soresto?
He's the
No,
minister
You
of the
know
Nesto.
his
White
name.
Nesto.
Stop, Jay. What's
Nesto? Is it
why you
Nesto?
blocking me?
It's Crusto. Crusty.
Is it
Crusto.
Nesto? You said? Did she say Nesto?
I'm sick of Jay Wilson.
Hey,
Is
Resto.
it?
Crusty.
Dion.
How
Oh,
how in the hell are you? I went over there and listened. I heard Sassy say she was going over there, so I went and listened to.
What do you think about all this?
I gotta go.
Um,
Hey, Dunn. I gotta go, y'all. I
hey,
want T Danielle came up here, but tell her I'll hear why she blocked me in the. Well, I think I can hear, but I'm about to walk into dinner, but I'm gonna try to listen.
Okay,
okay,
Sassy.
Bye, y'all.
All right, bye bye.
bye.
Okay. T
So,
Danielle. Hold on 1 second, babe. T
okay.
Danielle. Now Sassy said why you blocked her. Where'd she go?
drop down,
She
because I
dropped down?
mean, it took a long time. She might not. She might have stuff to do. She was sitting up here for a minute.
It wasn't that long.
Well,
I mean,
she might have to
okay.
just. She might come back in a minute. She
It's
might come
okay.
back.
It's okay.
Yeah, she'll probably be back up.
Okay. T
Or maybe
Danielle.
her phone rang. Cause sometimes when people phone ring, it kick them off of here too.
Yeah,
That's it.
somebody said they love Sassy's play by play is better than being there.
Silky, yeah, Silky, you gonna hit the panel again? And
Give us the play by
ooh, I
play.
did not know Silky was such a messy boots.
Mm-mm.
But
But
it
what's
sounds
up,
like
Jay?
Silky Black. It sounds like she was kind of scared to tell Lemon. I mean, she had much more confidence when she was telling y'all over here than what she just did over there at Lemon. She resulted to a baby girl voice. And I just want to have tell you and I just want to have let you know what I did.
But she
Girl,
told it though.
Lemon ain't nobody.
She told it. Give her credit. That was her first bone carrying expedition.
Yeah, she's practicing. Practice makes
Yeah,
perfect.
she'll get better. She'll get better.
Okay. But Lemon, he act like he offended over there, which I think is hilarious.
But I mean,
Krista
did he
is the
know
woman that he
her?
don't want, but he don't want her to, he don't want nobody else to want her, but he
Isn't
don't
that
want her.
isn't that the Jay Wilson, you can tell us, isn't that the true sign of a man that is just completely selfish and narcissistic? They want what they want, but they don't want you to have nobody. Or is he eating his pickle
Yeah, I
fries?
no, 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 no. I think it is. I think you're correct with that. Um, I just can't. I can't understand these women laying around like a harem at somebody's beck and call, and I think that's more degrading just to wait around and have somebody like I think I'm gonna have to pick between Purple Peach or London because I heard London came into the play, and I'm like, oh, this is what we doing now, and okay, if that's what y'all want, and so hey,
But isn't it
um,
crazy how they both got different people on the same day, like within 12 hours?
well, I'm interested in this truck man
Uh, Who are you telling, Jay
because
Wilson?
this truck
What do
driver's
they
trying to
call
tell it. He got a story to tell.
But
suck it
why?
down? What they call them places, Corel, the truck stop? What they call them, the lizard lots or something?
Lot
Lot they
lizard.
Lot
call
lizards.
call prostitutes that hang out lot lizards. What happened to now, Jay
And
Wilson?
I'm not calling her no lot lizard, but that just came to mind because that's what people think of when they think of them men out there messing around with them ladies at the truck
But
stop.
but
But
doesn't
that
that
even go back to Lovely Love Rump. I heard what y'all said about her. Ain't no way that she went and got married in no damn Dubai when she had to raise her husband. Y'all, we ain't gonna act like Lovely Love ain't 22 years older than her husband. So you mean to tell me, on whose income did y'all go get married in Dubai? Damn sure wasn't his. He was barely in his 20s when you met him.
Well, that's what she said. I said, "Well, what airline did you take?" She said, "I don't know." I'm like, I gave her some hints. Like, did you take Emirates? Did you take Qatar? I mean, you can go to Dubai out of Delta. So she said she was like in Georgia. So I'm like, okay, that was Delta, right? Because you can't take like a flight to Miami and stuff. Because only those major hubs have those flights like that. So like you can't take a flight from San Antonio to Dubai. If she was saying San Antonio to Dubai, I know she was lying because that's why I was asking, was it a direct flight? And then she really got emotional. She started getting emotional. She started crying. I'm like, okay,
When did she say she got married?
I don't know, but she said she went to Dubai. She said this was about 14
They've
or
been
15
married
years
for
ago.
yeah, they've been married for about 12 or 13 years.
So
Oh,
she said this was about 13 or 14 years ago, and she couldn't really remember. I'm like, well, did you sit in coach? Did you sit in first class? She said she didn't know because she took a sedative. She said she was drunk, but she took a sedative and she missed breakfast. You know, being a flight attendant, I know how that service runs. So like okay, and like Dubai, you don't forget kind of like places like that.
Oh,
Now
and
I've been gone since
wedding,
2001, and I still remember my trips. You know what I'm saying?
you don't forget your wedding like that. You know what I mean? You went to Dubai and it was your wedding. You don't forget even the
Girl,
most.
I will remember the swan towels they had on the bed at the
Thank you.
hotel. Stop playing with me.
Thank you. Yeah, no.
Not only
I,
that, but Lovely Love husband is only a year older than I am. So 12, 13 years ago, that man might have been 24, 25. And he had the money to buy her a ring and take her to Dubai to get married.
No,
Please.
the children took her to Dubai. The children, because she was crying, and the children had took her to Dubai because they weren't telling her nothing. And the
oh,
children took her to Dubai, and she was touched by how the children did it because they wanted her to be happy. And this is she started crying again. And see, y'all, I didn't want to cap it down because I was like, okay, maybe she did go to Dubai, but something in me was saying I don't know because you at least remember the airline you flew or at least the hotel you stayed in. But she couldn't
wait.
remember.
Angie said she sat in cargo. Angie said she sat in cargo, Jay Wilson.
oh, Pastor, you got some feedback.
Oh, hold on for a minute. I don't know why I'm getting this feedback. Oh, somebody done had a car accident. Lord, these people drive. Okay, let me go ahead. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, Andy said she sat in cargo. And Tebe said that was a special day, Pastor. Of course she cried. And some Andy said Dubai, Mexico.
Yeah, it's everything about that sound like a whole lie, especially coming from Lovely Love. But one other thing too that I want to tell you, Corio. So that group message between Uppity K Fit and Sparkle Libra was because they all have kids that are dealing with autism, but they are also women in New York. So they all live around each other. So that's why they was trying to help Uppity.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, I cannot even give commentary really on that because I didn't even hear about it
Mm-hmm.
till like
Mm-hmm.
just now with you guys.
Well, I was
Yeah.
watching Jay Wilson when that all went down, and it was just like, Jay Wilson, drop her. It just, y'all just
But I
don't
was
know
I
as
but Choreo, it was
survivors.
so like, is this lady really spazzing out? Is she having a moment? And then when she started showing her apartment, I'm like, because I have never now, you all may have seen Uppity in that situation, but I have never seen Uppity in such a relentless, and she kept repeating it, repeating it, repeating it, repeating it. And I'm
Yep,
like, is she okay? It was off. It was really off. So I just want her to look at it because she was really off. And there was slurring. There was slurring.
learning
And then the
it.
lady
And Jay
started breaking it
Wilson,
down.
you can never compare what she was doing on your platform to me, please.
See, now we're not
Uppity,
going there. We're
uppity.
not going there. We're not
No,
going there.
no,
Try
he
to
did.
see, I try to be good. I'm trying to keep my mouth
See,
shut. See, I'm
yeah,
trying to stay safe this
Nah,
Friday.
don't say
Corio.
nothing.
Everybody is grown up here. You don't control what nobody else
I
say.
look. I said what
I
I
ain't trying to go
said.
see, this is an
And if
uppity
the
moment. Get
person
ready to
and if
happen.
the
I feel it
channel
in my
holder had a
spirit.
problem with what I said, she'd say something.
Well,
I
I
ooh
do
Jesus,
have
I'm
a
trying to
problem
stay
with it. That's
quiet.
why I
I don't give
said
a
something.
fuck what you got a problem with,
Ooh
Well,
J.Dunn.
Jesus.
you heard what
You
I
cussed me
said. Now
out the
you
last
cussing at
time I
me.
saw you. Shit, she had a problem with it. She say something. She didn't bring you up here to go and get into it and start signifying and
I'm
fucking with
not
Jay
getting into
Wilson.
nothing. I ain't
You
fucking with
trying
him.
to fuck with him. You trying to fuck with him, J. Dunn. She was nice
I'm
enough to let
asking him
y'all
a
be up here
question.
together. Cause he was up
I
here
can ask this
first.
man a question. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah,
Now you want
see,
to tell
Jay
me who I
Wilson,
could
she
talk
didn't do half it. You know Jay Wilson don't want to
to?
discuss that shit. You
What
being
I
Jay
missed,
messy.
I
Wilson brought my
totally
name up
missed it.
multiple
I
times
Hold
on
brought
on,
your
his
name
Cruza.
up.
platform.
I brought your
We
I
name
not
up
on his
because of this. Just
platform.
like no, see what we're doing now. This is exactly what I mean.
no, what
This
we
is
doing
exactly what
now
I mean.
is her interrupting what
You
I'm
see how you
talking to you
yelling? You
about.
see how you screaming? You see how you screaming?
I ain't
See
screaming.
you
I'm
coming
not screaming,
unhinged.
but
Yes,
I'm
you
not gonna
are.
be
You
disrespected.
are.
No,
You are.
Hold on,
No,
I'm
no.
hold
talking
But
with
this
the
is
on.
what I
utmost
mean.
respect.
This
Hold
is
on,
what
you
I
guys.
mean.
What
I'm
did I
trying to
miss?
be respectful, but this is what I mean. Not because she drunk, not because you were drunk,
Because
but
I was
again,
interrupted by another grown person.
but
Grown
see
people don't tell me
again.
what to do.
Well,
I'm
I'm going on
grown.
mute and I'm gonna let her say what she say
It's
because
okay,
I don't want to be
Toya.
like uppity and I don't want to be like her. So I'm gonna go on mute.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask Corio, what did I miss? I really wasn't paying attention. I didn't hear J.Dunn what she asked. What happened?
Because here's the thing. Jay Wilson and her are usually not on panels together because they don't get along. We're totally on a whole different conversation, bringing up a whole different topic, and of course she got to bring up, well, Jay Wilson, I didn't do half of what Uppity did, and she was going to talk about how he doesn't let her up on his panel. Jay Wilson
That's
not up
not
here
what I
for
said.
that.
Multiple times in his commentary, the very live that we are discussing, the live where Uppity acted up, he kept continuously saying,
Well,
Uppity, you being like J.Dunn, Uppity, you being like J.Dunn. So all I did was ask him, why would he say that? Because one, I don't drink, I'm not up there slurring. Two, Uppity did more up on his platform, even to the point to where she told him to shut up and mind his business. So I'm asking him because my name was brought up in the live that we're discussing. You want to police me as an adult to tell me what I can't say.
I
You
sure
don't do that to
fucking did.
anybody else.
Fuck you.
Right, but I'm
You do
grown.
it.
I'm
I
grown.
did it. And what you gonna do about it, J. Dunn?
Keep talking because I'm
Well,
grown.
then keep talking and don't talk to me. And don't worry about it. If she had a problem with what I said to you, she would say something. The hood table don't hold her tongue. You up here starting unnecessary shit.
I ain't starting nothing. It's on the topic of the live that we talking about. What Uppity was talking about this group
Well,
chat.
go ahead, J.
Everything
Dunn.
that I'm saying,
Let's see if Jay
everything that I'm
Wilson
saying
answers.
happened up in that
Let's
live.
see, let's see if Jay Wilson answers and wants to be bothered with that foolery.
Well, I mean, you didn't even give him a chance to answer. I think you thought you was his daddy.
No, his mama. Now what? Go ahead. Go ahead, J. Dunn.
Well, his mama is no longer living, but his daddy is living. You thought
There
you was
you
his daddy.
go. There you go. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. Jay Wilson, do
So
you care
that's what.
to answer that question? I
J.
mean,
Well, I didn't
Dunn.
even get to finish. I didn't even get to finish the question because then
go ahead,
Corio
Jay
was like,
Dunn.
don't start, I don't,
Go ahead,
I
Jay
don't
Dunn.
come
Go
over
ahead.
here. Thank you. So yeah, what was it about Uppity that caused Jay Wilson? That was my question to compare what she did, all of that fuckery on his channel to me. I mean, I ain't been on the man channel in over 2 years. So I'm trying to figure out why is what Uppity doing up on his channel got anything to do with me.
Okay, can I answer that question now? I mean, I want to make sure I have the floor.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so what we just witnessed is what uppity does, and that's why I went on mute. It's always let me take the conversation somewhere else, and I don't even think that you realized it, and it does. And then Jay Dunn, I've been really chill with you. I mean, you went all the way to Queen 88 channel just to do your 1 and 2, and I'm like, it gets old. So again, I think that you get on people's channels, try to control the channel. Even if it's my turn, well, the facilitator makes that decision if it's their turn or not, and that's what I told Uppity because I said I felt like you're exhibiting behaviors that you exhibit sometime when you don't get your way or you're in an argument or you think that you deserve to have the conversation or the floor, and I just think that, and it's not about the drinking. And I just said that it's not about the drinking, it's not about the slurring, it's about the respect of the panel. And I think sometimes that you get disrespectful on people's family. So that's my answer.
Well, I'm definitely respectful over here on the hood tables every single time I come. The only time that I have to say something is when another grown person is talking to me like she should be talking to her kids. I'm not your child. So
You
don't
got
talk to me in that way.
it. And what? That's how you talk to me when I'm in your chat. Deal with it. I said what I
Oh, so that
said.
sounds like a personal problem. So you
No,
took it personally.
it
That's all you
is.
had
And
to.
I made it your problem today. How about that?
It's not my problem because I got my point across.
Obviously, it is. You comment, you bringing it up. I
I
don't
got
bring
my
up
point
things that's
across.
not a problem to me. I don't bring it up.
Well, you just brought up the way I talked to you when you came to my chat. So
Sure
you did bring it
motherfucking
up
did.
because you have a
Sure
problem,
motherfucking
right? So
did.
hush. So
So
hush.
did. And what?
Who's
Anyway, so
Mira
Jay
Myers?
Wilson answered my question. He answered my question, so I'm happy about that because I'm
He
asking
really
him what
did.
make him do the comparison because I ain't been on that man channel in over 2 years. He need to stop acting like I was there yesterday.
But
Uh,
J.Dunn, do you think that he had that you had to be on his panel for him to compare? And I don't know what he compared. I don't know. I don't remember that part, even though I was watching. But do you think you
Yeah,
have to
you
have been
don't know,
on
but
his?
you want to tell
I
me about what I'm
said
questioning
what
him.
I'm saying.
Right,
You
right.
sure motherfucking right. I'm a comment. I'm getting ready to do just that. What makes you think that you have to be on his panel for him to make a comparison after he's known
Because
you all these years?
because he should only be judging me about what I do up on his panel. He don't know any outside conversation that I have with any other content creator, nor any agreement. So for him to sit on his panel acting like he know what's what when he don't know the half because he don't have friends on YouTube. He don't have friends on YouTube. But it's people who trust me and invite me to their panel. So if he got a problem with how I am, I was invited there by the channel holder. So he only need to be basing what Uppity do on his channel to something that I did on his channel recently because I ain't been over there in 2.5 years and I ain't about to let him go 3 years still bringing me up like I done been over there. Please.
thank you, kind of me. I really appreciate that, boo. And who's Myra?
Don't nobody know.
Y'all see that comment? It says Myra, you don't never comment. I know you must be effed up, fed up.
Mira, you don't never comment. I know you must be fit. I had who?
I'm like,
I,
maybe
I
they
don't
in
know who.
another chat.
Are they in? Are they down there? I don't know. I don't
I
know.
can't find that person in chat, and I know sometimes I'll be in different chats and I accidentally like type to somebody else in the wrong chat. So maybe that's what's going on. Oh, they said when Uppity sobered up today, she must have felt like shit. She probably did. I need to go watch the replay for real.
But J.Dunn, I just for the record, you've talked to me and cussed me out for the last time. I'm gonna start talking to you the way you fucking talk to me, okay? So get into it and get used to it. And I said what I
Well,
said.
I didn't tell you that you didn't.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know, okay? So don't be acting so
So
and shit at all when I
I'm
cuss
not
your
I'm
fuck
not up
ass
in
out.
shock. I'm
Said
not
what
in
I
shock
said.
at all. And like
Oh,
what I said over here
of
up
course,
on
your
hood
raggedy
tables,
ass.
when like what I said over here up on hood tables,
You
hood table.
you
Do you
don't know when
remember?
people treat you nice, you never know how to appreciate it. You never know how to appreciate it. When people give you real support, they treat you nice, even when people are around here treating you like cash D money shit. You don't know how to appreciate it. So I'm gonna start treating you the way you treat me. Okay? So I don't want to
So
hear no whining and crying and acting
and
shocked. I'm
I'm
gonna
not
talk to
whining
you just
today.
like you motherfucker. Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. Because
Okay.
you
We'll
supposed
keep
to
it
be
that
older
way.
than me, so let's have a
You
dialogue.
don't know how
Because I
motherfucker.
know.
You act like you 20. Girl, you middle fucking age. Get over it. You act like you always
Either
talking
way,
about somebody's
all I'm
age.
saying
And
is
you
you should
fucking
know how
middle
to have a
fucking age.
conversation. Why you don't know how to
Middle
have a
fucking age
conversation?
hoe. You need to
I know
give
your
up that.
period ain't on. What's going on?
Older people. Oh, girl, when you within 10 years of somebody's age, you're in the same decade. You're a peer. Okay? Don't get my voice
Anyway,
fucked up.
you doing that yourself. But so hood
No,
table, do you
because you
remember
must,
when I
you
was
act
over
like
here?
I'm a senior.
Do you
You act like
do you
everybody's over
remember when I was
70.
over here?
What?
Anyway,
All
I'm
right.
asking hood table. I've been trying to address the host for as long as you've been
Go ahead.
alive.
And I just wanted to
Thank you.
make it perfectly clear.
Do I
And
remember
that's fine.
what happened?
So do you remember when we was over here dissecting that video about hood table? Not hood table, about T velocity over here. And I said I had been on the brink of cussing out Corio many times because Corio always trying to police me because I said something about T velocity. Meanwhile, T velocity knew damn well I didn't do anything to damage the friendship. But guess who believed it? Corio did. Corio been disrespecting me since that live happened,
You a
since T
motherfucking
velocity,
lie. Oh,
since
I
T
came
velocity
over
had
to
an
your
issue.
channel and you were up there with that with Seven and that Resto dude. And all I did was you giving your commentary and I said something towards your commentary that you didn't like. You were already pissed because of that. Now that was some fuck shit that went on against you at Lemons. I'm gonna give you that, but you were still upset at that bullshit, and so you
I
went off
remember
on
exactly
me,
what was
and you
said.
cussed
I
me the
remember what
fuck,
was
and you
said.
cussed me the fuck out for no goddamn reason, just like you have in the past. And I'm letting you know it ain't got shit to do with T Velocity. I just told you that one time, don't bring her up anymore. That's all I said. But what you get in this work today is because I'm sick of you mistreating me when I come in your fucking chat, okay? I'm not a toy. I'm a grown ass woman, and you're not going to keep fucking cussing me out, bitch. I'm going to start cussing you. Like I said, I'm going to start treating your black ass the way you treat me after all the years of support I give you in these streets, people talking about you like a dog, telling the actual truth on you, but I'm still taking up for you, giving you the benefit of the doubt, doing all that shit because I felt bad for you, because I liked you, regardless of the fuck shit you would be out here doing. Just when I drop in your chat, you cuss me out because I make a comment. Fuck you. And it ain't got shit to do with T Velocity.
So the comment that's in question that was made was I was reading over the text messages from the WhatsApp, and she gonna say, "Well, what you and AKD got together? I didn't know
That
y'all wasn't
is
getting
not
along."
what
I
happened.
said,
She was over there and she was arguing with Resto and it was a fucked up double team on J.Dunn. I'm gonna give her that. It was fucked up. She was up there swinging and banging like Seven had to do against those
"How
smoke
come
free
you
girls
didn't let me finish? I
because you're
went on
lying.
mute.
Because you're
How
lying.
I'm lying?
But
That's
because
when I know
you're
that I
not
cussed you
bringing
out,
up
unless
the
I cussed
whole
you out
different.
another time.
You bring in a
Right.
whole
Well,
different
I cussed you out
conversation.
during that time. That's me telling you that I did cuss you out. How I'm bringing in a different
But why? The
conversation?
reason why? Because she made reference to, let's be honest, situation and threw it up in their face, and it didn't even have anything to do with the conversation. It shouldn't have been brought up. But everybody know when Jay Dunn's mad and her back's up against the wall, she come out with everything in the kitchen sink, whether or not it's inappropriate, talking about dead people, doing whatever. And so when we went over to her live after that, Resto, her, and Seven were on her panel, and she was talking. And so I think somebody brought up what she said to them about, let's be honest, this unfortunate incident, and it was messed up. And so in the chat, I just wrote, yeah, J Dunn, that was kind of messed up what you said. And she started cussing me out. Something that simple over something so egregious that she did because she was angry on Lemon's panel. She cussed me the fuck out like 2 or 3 separate times. And I told you in the chat, how you gonna be up on your panel giving commentary, but we in here and we not supposed to say anything, or we have to always agree with your ass.
See, and this is one of the problems that I do have with new people. I wouldn't have knew this about Let's Be Honest if in 2018 Let's Be Honest had not told the story on YouTube her damn self. Don't y'all say if
J.Dunn,
it happened on YouTube, hold on. If it happened on YouTube, it could be discussed on YouTube. My back wasn't up against the wall with Let's Be Honest. Me and Let's Be Honest was actually on the
no,
same
those
side at
two
Lemon.
guys. I'm talking about those two guys you were
Right,
arguing
but
with.
you said that I throw stuff when my back is up against the wall.
You
Why
do.
would I throw something against Let's Be Honest when she was on my side? I was
But
giving them a clear cut example of what they voted against. How they
but
voted
J.Dunn,
against helping how they
you
voted against helping somebody up in her shoes in any other lesbian woman who may be in her shoes next year or the next 4 years.
you
Please
could have
don't
a
give me that.
hypothetical. You could have gave a
I don't have to do
hypothetical.
nothing. I
You
speak
didn't
how
have to
I
give
speak,
her
just like you speak
personal.
how you speak.
That hurt that woman, and that I think that's what I said in your chat. I was like,
She
you really
she
hurt.
got access to me on Discord. If she was hurt,
Her.
she know how to reach me. Again, you don't know the people that
What's
I
there to
know,
say?
but you be
What's
quick.
there to say? She even
Well,
said
she
on the
if
panel at
if
the
she was
time.
hurt,
She said
if
on the
she
panel at the time, Dag J.Dunn, you ain't have to do that. That's what she
right.
said, J.
Well, it's a lot of things that we don't have to say, but again, she didn't come to me and say you hurt me. She talked to me up in Discord whenever she need to. That's just what it is. But again, it's people that be on the outside looking in that want to tell me what to say or what they feel is deemable for me to
Why? How
say.
can it?
Like I
Why is
don't
it
talk to
always?
these people.
Why is it always everybody else that says the same shit to you, but it's always all the rest of
If
us,
it
and
happened
it's
on
never you,
YouTube, it can be
and it's
discussed.
never you. Okay,
Just
okay.
because you wasn't around to hear it firsthand from her own mouth,
I was
that don't
sitting
mean I
right
can't
there
repeat it.
in the, I was sitting in, I
In
heard her when she explained
2018,
it.
she brought
Yep,
it to YouTube. That's how I
yep.
have knowledge of it. I would not
Mm-hmm.
have knowledge of this if it were not for her coming here and speaking about it her damn self. Fuck you mean? Remember,
Mm-mm-mm.
she was VS girlfriend back then. She said a
You
lot
ne-
about her son back then.
you'll never get it. So it's okay.
It's
Because I
okay.
ain't
Let's
trying
move
to.
on. Let's
I'm not
move
I
on.
trying
know
to.
you, that's right. You're not trying to.
Let's move
Correct.
That's
At
on.
right.
least I ain't lie to you.
New topic.
That,
New topic.
that's true. That's
New
true. You did
topic.
not lie.
Jay
Rid-
Wilson.
Ridiculous.
I'm here.
Jay
Yeah. No, no,
Wilson.
I'm here. I'm just listening.
Okay, Jay Wilson.
I'm
What's
here.
up with you and Cruza?
Nothing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear
we hear
you.
you.
It's nothing. Cause again, I once you do me, I'll leave you alone. And again, I nothing. Absolutely nothing. You have nothing going on.
Yeah, it's probably best that you don't say anything because
Well,
I understand.
no,
I
it's not
understand.
even. It's not. Because some people look for that. Some
mm,
people want that. And my thing is, um, I've never messed up any business or took any money from her. I
mm,
don't know what you're talking about.
mm.
So I really, and again, it's nothing. And I'm not trying to scour my mind to find out because if I have to do that, then it's really nothing there.
Mm.
So that's how I feel about it. There's really nothing there.
Well, I know I didn't sign up for her recent cruise because of what you said. So she did lose money because I took your word over hers.
What
Oh,
what did I say? I didn't say anything. I know St. James is going, and I said you all need to go to support St. James. And I'm like, St. James even asked me, was I going? I'm like, you know what? You all should have a good time, but I'm going to refrain from going. So I didn't say anything negative. I mean, she didn't go on my cruise, and we had a great time. I mean, so J.Dunn, if you didn't go, it's because
You
you didn't
said
want to go.
you said you said that Shelly was right and that Cruiser was a setup queen.
That was the situation. I made an apology to Shelley, but it had nothing to do with the cruise because this has nothing with me going on a cruise with her. My thing is, it was something that I'm like, no, if I know this and we share certain things, you know, you shouldn't do certain things. And I felt like, you know what? Maybe somebody was trying to get close or call us for certain reasons. And when I thought about it and when I got the answer that I needed, which is yes, I knew, that's all I needed. and I made the decision to move on. And that's just that simple.
Yeah, and you also said that Cruza was from the House of Slytherin, so I damn sure didn't want to do business with her about a cruise, cause I ain't got time to get got. I mean, you said a lot of things that made people pause on supporting her cruise.
Okay. Well, it is
Well,
what it is. I'm not
J.Dunn,
taking anybody. I'm not taking anybody's business. At the end of the day, it's your decision where you want to go or not. Because a lot of people told folk about my cruise, but people still went. So it is what it is. It's the power of the people's decision, not mine.
you had all kind of people come that you didn't expect.
Oh my God, it was a whole free for all, but we had a good time at the end. Because if it's meant to be, nobody ain't gonna stop it. If folk want to go, they gonna go.
Yeah.
Period.
Well,
So I mean, it is what it is. So yeah.
hmm. Hmm.
I support St. James, and I told people to go because St. James seemed like a really nice guy. He asked me, "Was I going?" I'm like, "No," because he's also in on that cruise. So yeah, and I like him. He's a good
J.Dunn,
guy.
don't let her poke you into answering that bullshit she
Oh no
said.
no 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 no
She
no! It's
poking.
it's not it's not
You
even a
know
poke.
she, but you know what she
I done
It's
been on
doing.
not a
YouTube.
poke. It's
You know
it's
what
not
she
a
I done
poke
been
doing,
at
on
all.
I done
It's
been
J.Dunn.
my
on
opinion.
YouTube. I done been on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube long enough to know how
Mm-hmm.
folk operate.
I
And my
know.
thing is, if you want to go, you're gonna go.
Right.
Period. You know, you want to go, you're gonna go. And I support St. James. And I hope they have a wonderful cruise. I hope that the people have a good time, and that's it. I'm just not going because my personal issue with her has nothing to do with what you're gonna do because
Mm-hmm.
that's my personal issue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see what Rico said. Rico said J.Dunn has lied on me as well. She said I was pimping old ladies for money. And she
What?
also said that I had unalive a person who was
What?
still living, but she alleged that I messaged family members.
What?
What's that about, Jay?
I'm alive.
When Rico, well, I don't know about no unaliving. I mean, if I did all that, then you could sue me for it.
Mm, my God, here go
But
that my suing again, Jesus.
Please let's
what?
stop suing people for frivolous.
Mhm.
No, because I know I ain't said that. Now I know I ain't said that because I don't even know what the fuck he do. But as far as
Mhm.
him pimping old women, my good friend Tita and Melissa Scott first befriended him in 2020. Nobody in the B sector even knew who he was. And he was always talking about his leukemia and how he needed Tita to
Oh
send him some
Jesus.
money for his
Oh,
medication. And Tita would send her money. Go and do Uber to send him some money. So if you tell me for a second that you didn't pimp out old women, I don't know what to tell you. Then you turned around and called the Taco Bell to try to get Melissa fired from her job multiple times. Thank the Lord, Melissa done moved on and got her another career that you don't know about because you stayed trying to interfere with her job and she an older lady. So where the fuck did I lie? Where the fuck did I lie?
Who is
Who
Melissa?
is Melissa?
she went on my
Melissa was on
cruise.
Jay Wilson cruise,
Yeah,
and,
she was
and,
Oh,
on my
and he
cruise.
he was calling up at Taco Bell every week trying to get Melissa fired.
oh, I
And
know who
these are
y'all
facts.
talking about. I know who you talking about.
So he
Okay.
did pimp all women for the money until they stopped giving him money. Then now he trying to get Melissa fired. Some bullshit.
I remember Melissa now.
Hmm.
I
I
do.
did. I didn't know this, but like I said, I'm not in the ins and out because I don't. Mm-mm. I didn't know that. So interesting.
Wow.
This is
And
all new to me.
Melissa is still around. And if Melissa think for a second that I'm lying, I know that she could click a link, but I damn sure ain't lying. And that's what he did when he first came over here because Melissa and Tita actually took a liking to him. And they was trying to help him because they thought that he was sick with leukemia.
So he's not sick.
Well, I don't know what the truth is,
I
but
hope
I know
he's
that
not.
they helped him. Yeah, I
Well,
don't know what the truth is.
Rico, I hope if you're really sick, you feel better. You're doing okay. But I do remember the Melissa that went on the trip. I do.
Yeah, Melissa's sweet. She's a nice lady.
Hmm.
Melissa and Miss Tita.
Hmm.
Wow. Well, I know
I,
it's a lot of things going on in the courts that we gonna be seeing some action on in the coming months. One of
So
them
can
again with the VS and Chocolate Bay. That's a situation that's going down there, down to the Texas, down to the Texas. So
Hmm.
so Jay
they
Will,
supposed to. Mm-hmm,
Yes.
mm-hmm,
so hood table. What was that?
mm-hmm.
How do you incite a riot on YouTube? Not saying that that's what they're
Well,
talking about, but just wondering if you've ever heard that before.
I've never heard it happen on YouTube. I've of course heard it happen out in the streets,
Of course, right
trending
out the
news, things
street.
like that. But I
Yeah,
think, and maybe Jay or Jay Wilson could speak on this. But as when I think of riot on YouTube, I just think of a lot of people attacking somebody, trolling, maybe
right.
something like that, which I
So he
didn't
might.
see happen in this
Right.
particular. But I'm not everywhere, so I don't know. But
So you think he might be saying a virtual riot? Have you ever heard of that, Jay
yeah,
Will?
that's what he's basically
Well,
saying
who's
because
saying this? Who's saying this?
it's in the docs for the lawsuit that Chocolate Bay is put on VS.
And what was it again?
Well, it says hold on.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
it's he's pursuing a suit for slander, defamation of character, negligence, intentional infliction of emotional distress, salacious lies, misleading information, misrepresentation, harassment, and inciting a riot because VS alluded that he was HIV positive and he said he's negative and he takes full offense of such hurtful words and he's a content creator, and so is VS. And I'm just reading his words. And he said, and he was contacted by several people regarding his status, and he wants
Well,
$10,000.
well,
He wants
well,
10,000 for emotional distress, banned off social media, and a public apology.
well, when he had lost that weight, I heard somebody allude to it. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Right, but
And
I don't
they
recall who
alluded
did it.
they I do, and they alluded to it because I think he was talking about he had something going on with his heart, and he had lost a whole bunch of weight. And somebody said, "Well, they look real sick over there," and it was like, "Ooh, you treading on thin ice." That's going to be a very interesting situation because unlike Kiki, some people have some poise and some people know how to play it.
Hmm.
And this is going to be real interesting. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be
Yeah, I'm
real
definitely
interesting.
gonna stay. You're right.
Like I said, I was very surprised that it was sent, but I'm gonna tell you, it was something else, you all. I'm telling you, I ain't lying, y'all. I ain't trying to be nobody daddy. I'm not trying to make people do stuff. But sometimes people see stuff, and sometimes people like, hey, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. Not because people are trying to control folk, but people see things and I never forget they was trying to make it like, oh, this he's scared to see Jay. No, I don't. I knew he was going, but I just didn't think it was a smart idea. Not because it was
I
going to
remember
affect
that.
me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
it
that.
was not because it was going to affect me. Because I'm not in DC. It was like it's like what we know now. People will set you up, and they'll turn and they'll do things, and I just didn't think it was a smart move. I didn't think it was a smart move. And then all of this stuff came out and it was a whole mess. And the sad part about it is it followed him to the Labor Day situation. When we had the Labor Day situation because then another person was trying to make it that he was promiscuous and doing things here. Now I had to, and me and that person fell out because I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That man was not doing that. He was with Vivian for the most part, and that wasn't it, and not in my house, not in my house. And then I had to tell somebody what he does in his own hotel room, which I don't know about. It's his business, but he was with Vivian for the most part. But people were even trying to make that out of something. And
Hmm.
my thing is, it was a lot of mess. Hurt people, and somebody got a little touched in their spirit because somebody went out. They done made all that chicken and rice and stuff, and they slaved like that man on midnight, okay, moonlight, and was making all that food. And I ain't never seen nobody use a 2 eye what's some things called hot plate,
Hot plate.
baby. Baby, honey,
What?
baby, you thought it was a full scale damn restaurant. And then that man wound up, ooh, that thing, it makes me mad to this day because even with that situation, it's like you don't see this dude is just using you. He just needs a place to live. And then he went with that man. And then the man got mad because he went with the man. And baby, but Rico said, like, hell, I'm gonna throw this food away, baby. He put that chicken and rice in a hefty bag.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was chicken and rice in a bag, B. I'm telling you. But then it really made me mad because Wiley didn't have a place to stay. And I kept on telling Rico that because he thought about he could stay with VS, but now we know that that was not the case. So to say all of that, it was a lot said. It was a lot said. And so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out.
Well, this is very interesting. This came out of nowhere to me. I was like, what? No, what?
But
But
I remember, and the thing is, people gotta really, it was like, yeah, he done lost that weight, and then he came out to say what had happened to him and why he had lost his weight, and yeah, and it was totally different than what the other person said. But in the fit of anger, people were like, you looking mighty sick, and truly he was sick, but it was not according to him because of immune system regulations and stuff like that.
Mm. Hmm.
well, Rico
Well,
said he
I'm gonna
hasn't
say this.
donated
But
in a month.
when we speak about people's actions, Jay Wilson, we ain't gonna forget your videos where you thought I was about to be locked up somewhere. You
Oh,
alluded to
J.Dunn,
some
now we
stuff.
making that about you. Oh my God, now it's about you
Right,
again.
Oh
But
because
Lord.
you are
but
being a
what I did
hypocrite.
tell you, but what I did tell you was to take that lady picture down, and you didn't, and you see what that got you. So again, J Dunn, let's not go there because again, I spoke to you
Again,
in a
we talking about
I
what
spoke
you
to you.
did.
No, I spoke to you to help you. I spoke to
So you
you
can't tell VS nothing.
when
You
we
can't
talk,
tell VS
look,
nothing.
I'm going on mute because I'm not gonna argue. I told you
I
something
know
to
you
help
ain't.
you.
I know you
To
ain't.
to help you. You did not listen. You said
You
I'm
don't
gonna
need
do
to
what I
help me.
want to
You need
do.
to help
And what
yourself.
you did
You
was you
need to
got
help
right,
yourself.
you Bambi got your ass right back in Sanford, Florida, and put your ass on probation. Okay. And I told you, I said, J.Dunn, take the lady's picture down. But this is why I think you have some issues because you are hard hell bent on keeping that lady's picture up. I
That's a
spoke to
lie.
you and I said, no, it
That's a
is
lie.
not a lie. I
Not
said,
that's where you want a
J.Dunn, please
grandstand.
take that
No,
lady
no,
picture
let's talk
down
about your
because it was not
hypocrisy.
only that, it was Bambi and Intrinsic.
Hypocrisy.
Bamsy,
Hypocrisy.
Bamsy. Well, it is what it is. But I tell you what,
Right,
I
right.
didn't get no probation. I ain't on no probation.
No,
I didn't have to go
no,
to Sanford. I
but
didn't
you was
have to go to
cheering on
Sanford, Florida. I didn't
the
have no
people.
lady. I didn't have no lady throwing
You
no lamp and
alluded.
no stuff
You
at
better
me.
get some paperwork. Get some
Look.
paperwork.
I didn't have nobody throwing stuff at me because they were tired of me. I didn't have that. That ain't my testimony, niece. That's your testimony. That's your testimony. That's not mine. It's definitely not mine.
How people
Again,
tired of me throwing stuff at me?
J Don, get help, girl. It's all
No,
about
you get
you.
help.
And at the
You
end of the
get
day, this
help.
was not about you. This is
I
not
triggered
about
you.
you.
I
This is
triggered
about
you
this.
because
Girl,
you a
I'm not
hypocrite.
triggered. I'm not triggered, boo. I'm not the one who's been spending time on probation. That's you. How can I be triggered
I
by
haven't been on
you?
probation
Baby,
this
I don't get
entire
triggered by
year.
somebody who
This
may be
entire
autistic.
year.
I know you
This
got an
entire
issue.
year.
Girl, I'm not triggered by somebody who on the spectrum who mama just focused on
Oh,
them. They don't know
not on the
right from wrong.
spectrum.
That's you,
Okay.
boo. That's not me. That's you. That
You
is
triggered
you.
like a
Look at you.
motherfucker.
Look at you.
Triggered
Always
like a
focus on something. Baby,
motherfucker.
I'm not triggered. I can't be triggered by somebody with half teeth. That's you, baby. Not me. You trying to get your lick back from the last time I cussed you out? You trying to get your lick
No,
back?
you
Baby, let me
triggered.
say something.
You
Do
are
what you gotta
triggered.
do. Do what you gotta do. You mad because Queen 88 kicked your ass off when you thought you was gonna do a number?
Who
It
is
seems like you triggered.
Queen? Who is that?
It seemed like you were triggered. You remember you and
Who
Barbecue
is
came
that?
on up there. Oh, let me tell y'all about this man.
But
And she said,
again,
no, no,
who is
no, no.
that?
And
I'm
kicked
triggered
your
how?
ass off. You triggered, boo. You triggered.
Deflection at
You
its
triggered.
finest.
You
At
triggered.
its
Okay.
finest.
You
Cause
triggered.
you
You thought
can't
you was
talk
gonna do a
about
number.
what
You
VS
thought you
might
was
have
gonna do
said
a number on
subliminally.
Zaddy. You
Uh-uh.
thought you was gonna do a number on Zaddy. And she kicked your ass right on off with Barbecue. I sat there and laughed. I'm like, look at this mess. You
But
was
you
gonna follow me
deflecting.
all over there.
Deflecting.
I'm not deflecting, baby.
Deflecting.
I'm
You are
not. I'm
deflecting.
not. I'm not. I'm not. You just want a moment, J.Dunn. That's all. All
I don't
about
need
you.
a moment.
I
I'm
was
bringing it up
like,
about you.
nobody ain't spend no money for Katrina for me. Bitch, I'm like, girl, that was long
Girl,
ago.
that was
Again, it's
5 years
about
ago.
you.
Five
It's
years ago.
all about
5 years
you.
ago.
All about
Can
you.
you
But that's you
can you
brought it
tell me
up.
something?
But you brought it
No,
up.
no,
But you
no.
brought
I
it up.
brought it up right now because you trying to tell somebody about what they alluded to.
Y'all ain't never seen me no money whenever I was, boo.
Just triggered
Whenever
with
I
your
was.
lying ass.
Baby,
With your
I ain't
lying
triggered.
ass.
I ain't triggered, Miss Sanford, Florida. I ain't triggered. Let me go to Sanford, making trips to Florida. It ain't for vacation. That's you.
I ain't
I'm not
never been to
triggered.
Sanford except for when I went the one time.
Baby, child, Bambi, though, Bambi was throwing stuff, left you behind at the restaurant. Oh my God, just a hot mess.
All you
Just a
doing
hot
is
mess.
helping me. Keep talking.
Just a hot
Keep
mess. Oh,
talking.
okay, whatever. You came on and told me. I'm like, poor J.Dunn. Anyway, J.Dunn, what else, baby? Y'all
You know
help her. Let her,
what?
let her, let her have her time. Let her have
I
her time.
want you to keep talking. Keep talking.
She need her lick back.
All
She
right,
need
next
her lick
topic.
back.
Next topic.
So
Corey,
what I
you
wanted
Because he
to,
you want to talk
what
deflecting.
I
about
wanted
He
to,
Korea?
deflecting.
yeah,
Hold on, Jada.
what I wanted to ask you,
Well, hang on till you got
Come
Red
feedback
on, come on, let's
Table,
go.
in.
was is $10,000 now? Is that because I know different states have different amounts that they can sue civilly. So I'm wondering, is this a civil case? Because someone in the chat asked also.
Yes, it's
Do
a
you know?
civil case. It's a civil case.
Okay, so they
Mhm.
must have a $10,000 limit.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think
Okay,
certain states do have different amounts. Some have
okay,
5, some have 10. I think some have even 20, I think.
okay. Now, is it true that she countersued him via?
I haven't seen anything out there yet
Okay, okay, got you.
about a counter.
Well, no, she did. She did her response.
Yeah, she did a
Okay,
And
response, but I haven't seen anything
okay.
about a counter.
Oh,
but
okay,
the
got
counter
you.
probably wouldn't be out here now. So that's
Yeah,
another reason why Jay Wilson is triggered.
right. Well, I'll
Okay.
be
What right
talking.
now? I'm
We'll be
triggered.
having this conversation. We'll be having this conversation tomorrow
Oh
with
Lord.
VS.
Oh, so you're
So
gonna be doing a
tomorrow I will be having VS over here and we'll be discussing it.
oh, okay. What time is that gonna happen?
I haven't set a time with her. I know she's pretty much free, so I'll
Okay.
have to look at my schedule and see what would be a good time
Oh,
so we
that
can,
ought to be really
coordinate.
interesting.
But
That'll
yeah,
be.
we'll be discussing some of the what's going
Is
on
is
tomorrow.
it gonna be all on the table? Like you can ask anything,
I don't
or
know. I'll talk to her, but VS,
okay.
she's pretty transparent. But when it's
Yeah,
ongoing stuff,
yeah.
sometimes you got to
Oh,
watch
yeah.
it.
That's
Yeah,
true. That's true. So
yeah,
that ought to be interesting. So are you gonna set up a notification
yep,
so that people can?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Ab-
Okay. I didn't know
Mm.
that. That's so good. So that's gonna be on a Saturday. Ooh, I hope I don't have nothing to do. Hmm. This happened so quick. I mean, now is this the one where she got served in the courtroom that everyone was talking
yes, yes. And everybody was wondering what was that about? Who's suing her? Who's suing her? I had been doing all along, but I just couldn't. I had to
Well, when
wait.
they said
I had to
Texas,
wait.
I knew. I'm like,
about?
I don't know anybody in Texas
And
except
everybody was trying to guess, like, who's in Texas? Who's in
I,
oh, I
Texas?
knew who it
oh,
was.
didn't they say Houston? Because I was like, okay, now from the cruise visit, I know Rebel and Chocolate Babe
Mm, mm.
stay
It was.
in Houston.
Mhm.
So I kind of figured it was those two, and I didn't think it
Well,
was Brian.
Brian stay in Houston too.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was Brian. No, for some
Hmm.
reason I didn't put him in it. I just figured it was between Rebel and Chocolate Bay.
I didn't know per se who, what, where, because I didn't have the inside information. But when they
Right.
said they were in Houston, Texas, I
Mhm.
already knew because again, it was a lot of stuff happening in DC, a lot of stuff said in DC, and I'm like, yeah. When it
Mm,
was Houston, I'm like, okay, yeah,
mm.
I
So
knew, I knew.
you figured it was him specifically.
I did. I because I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know anybody else in Houston who would do that, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
I
and I was like, does he still live in Texas? 'Cause, I mean, people move. So I'm like, is he? But yeah, he still is. And so, like I said, it's gonna be interesting, because
Is this under new management?
Yes, ma'am. How you
Hey,
doing?
yeah,
good.
it's gonna be
Hey,
interesting because
Hey, under new management.
I think with him,
Hey, J.Dunn. Brother Jay Wilson.
hey, how you
And
doing?
you. I don't know the lady up there in the middle, but hello.
That's
hi.
choreo.
Yeah, I just think he's gonna have his stuff together. I just don't think he would bring something to court without his ducks in a row, and that's why I think it's gonna be interesting.
I don't know. VS winning her court cases now.
I don't know though. This is different.
Yeah, it's definitely going to
Is
be
it?
It's
Tables
interesting.
definitely
turn.
different.
I even
Well, I
heard
mean,
Demetra
I just
say,
won my latest one. I just won it. Jay Wilson ain't let y'all know, but I know.
"Well, congratulations, J.Dunn."
Congratulations, J.Dunn.
But you do know,
Yeah.
what's her name? Benzone claims that you didn't win, that you lying to us all,
Yeah, they
and we
said it's
were
still
like,
ongoing or something.
and we were like, why would she read off of the stuff she
That's a
had?
lie. That's a
Well,
lie.
listen,
Everything
we
was sent to me on Halloween. That's a
well we were
lie. But
in
keep
her.
believing lies.
No,
I mean,
we
hood table.
you
Didn't I
not
hit
letting
you
me.
up with the?
Can I
Didn't I
finish?
hit you up with the case number?
Mm-mm.
Cause
Yeah,
I
You
but
can't.
know that this is a lie.
they
Choreo,
done.
girl, you can't finish choreo.
Go
Let me.
Mm-mm.
ahead, choreo. Go ahead. But yeah,
What
Jay,
I
go
was
ahead.
saying is, J. Dunn, we were pressing her in the chat because we were like, why would J. Dunn read, what was used in court for, as, documents if the case was ongoing? She wouldn't do that. And she was like, yeah, 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 y'all just keep believing that. I've been calling the DA now. Yeah, she's been calling the prosecutor and telling her what you've been. And we're just like, girl,
So
do
she
you?
been getting on their nerves because they rendered a judgment and she don't
Well, I'm
like it.
sure what
So now
she
she
said
gonna harass
around here.
them.
What are you out? Are you out here doing something to her? Because she was pretty adamant that she's, going to call him or her to talk, tell them what you've been doing out here. I don't know, but she
But I
said
mean,
it's
what have I
not
been
over.
doing?
I don't know. She didn't say, but she said it's not over and that we can believe what we want to believe, but it's not over.
It's very much over. I was emailed paperwork and I was mailed paperwork.
Well,
Mm.
they say it's not over till the fat lady sings. Ah! I'm just joking.
Well,
Who
well,
did
I
I'm
that?
do
just saying that.
know Demetra did say she's going to be down there at the court. So she's going to be at the trial
Oh,
with VS and Chocolate Bay.
is Demetra in Houston or is she going to travel?
She's somewhere down there in
She
Texas.
in
Oh,
Houston. It's
Oh, okay.
November. It's no. When is it? It's November 11th.
No, it's February 10th.
Oh God, that's pushed. Oh, that's a while coming.
oh,
Mhm.
and Demetra, now she's real big on court cases and
Yep.
doing that kind of stuff on her channel now.
And
So
that true crime. Yep, that true crime.
I think
Mhm.
she really would show up too.
Well,
I
the
don't
last court case. Well, not the Kiki one, but I'm talking about the big one, the IHOP one. Maybe there was some people there. There was some people there, and mm, it was no joke.
Can
Yep.
I?
Um,
Yeah, the judge said that it's going to be February 10th at 8 a.m.
mm,
wow.
mm, mm.
Who's
What day
going to
is that?
court?
What day is that? That Tuesday?
Let me look at my
Going
calendar.
Jay Wilson said I might go. No,
Yeah, Jay Wilson, you right around there. Okay, that
Who,
is a Monday, Jay Wilson.
Mm.
who's going to
Mm.
court that date?
VS and Chocolate Bay.
Oh Lord, another.
Wow, that's
It damn
interesting.
sure ain't me.
I
Mhm.
know J.Dunn, right?
But you know what's well, like I said, y'all, we'll see. I don't know. I think something hit different about this one. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I know. I just wish this court stuff stopped. It doesn't make
Me
yeah,
too.
any sense to me. It's just this is YouTube.
I wish
You
it would
know.
stop too. It's and I said before, I understand there are certain reasons where you definitely should take something to court. But a lot of times, and I'm not picking select people out or anything like that, but we have seen a lot of times where it's like, oh, they hit it back a little harder on here when y'all beefing. So now it's, oh, I'm going to court, I'm taking you to court, say my name again, say my name again, say my name again.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
my thing is
So
this
they feel
though.
like
He
they
has
use
been,
lose the
Jay
battle to
Wilson
beat
tried
you.
to take me to court for stuff that he had already released on Facebook.
who said
Jay,
I was going to
Jay
take you to
Dunn, you just
court?
gotta keep
Jay
it. You
Dunn,
just gotta
Jay
keep
Dunn.
Jay Dunn.
What proof? What proof do you have that I was going to take you to court? Where's the proof? Where's the proof that I was going to take you to court?
You
All of
just
your
insist on
videos,
having a
all of
back and
your
forth with
videos.
No,
him.
no, no, no,
No,
no. I
no,
mean,
because
where's the proof where
I'm
I
pointing
said
out
that
the
I had the
hypocrisy.
paper? What I did say is that I went to the authorities because you did something that was real foul, and I went to the authorities. I did say that, and they did say had she did one thing or missed one thing that they would have been looking for you. Yes, they would have. And like
Right,
I
but you
told you,
already gave all the information on
no,
Facebook.
no, no, no,
It's
ma'am,
on
no, ma'am,
Facebook.
because you said something and you incited it, and you could have one little thing, Jay Dunn, and they would have been looking for you. They would have been looking for you. And again, I saved all of those messages of
Child,
all of
stop
those
lying.
people
Stop lying.
because of you, Jay Dunn. It's because of you, and that's why you will never be on my platform. That's why. That's
Jay
why.
Dunn, you
Because
really got
again,
And that's
something
because
to
fine.
again,
Stop
say.
lying.
Jay Don, let me say this again to you. Somebody sent me all of your stuff. I discarded it because I said I'm not
I
going
give
to do
no
that.
fucks about what was
I know
sent.
you don't. I know you don't, but
I
I
sure
do.
don't.
I know you don't, but I do. I do. Because I'm not like you. I don't do stuff that you do. I would never
What?
do you like that. I would never put your information on there. I still have your damn phone number. And I would never do that because it is nothing that you could do to make me that upset to do what you did. And that's what I want you to get. Never, not even indirectly, not even indirectly. And you don't
And
Honey,
understand
got
that,
feedback.
Radon. You don't understand that. You don't understand that.
I understand
And I
plenty.
know you
You
don't
don't
give any fucks.
understand.
I know
You
you
don't
don't give any
understand.
fucks, but I do, because I'm not like you. I don't take people's phone numbers and misuse their trust. I don't do that because I dropped you from a platform. I don't do that. So you're right. I'm not like you. I am not like you.
can I
You just took Tracy's address and misused it.
I have
Hold on, hold
But
never,
we
on, hold
forgot
on, hold
about
on,
it.
never,
y'all. Hold on,
never,
hold
never
on,
taken
y'all.
Tracy's address.
Hold on, y'all.
Never.
Let
That's a
me
lie.
let me let me verify who this is. VS.
It's me.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure because it wasn't your main. Okay, I thought that was the backup. Okay. All right. So J Dunn did interrupt me while I was talking. I don't even remember what I was talking about. If y'all can refresh my memory. But what's up, VS? How you doing, boo?
I might be late because I see people talking about my case, but I do see people are showing a case that Miss Cruza got out on somebody.
Well, that's great. Well, that's great. If she has it, then it'll
Well,
come
well,
forth.
I'm not finished. So my thing is, people like talking about other people's shit, but they ain't talking about their own stuff. Somebody got a case against them as well. So can we
Well, that's
talk
great.
about that?
Well, let's do that. Go
Because
right
VS is
ahead and
handling her business.
go right ahead.
Are you
Go right
handling your
ahead and
business?
talk about it.
Are you
Go right
handling
ahead.
your business while you all
Go
up
right
in my
ahead, boo. Go
motherfucking
right ahead
business?
and talk about it. Go right ahead and talk about it. I'm
Okay
here.
then.
Go talk
But
about it.
but
Talk about it.
you seem to
Talk
know a
about
lot
it.
about mine. But let's
Oh,
talk about Miss,
well,
where Miss
I
Cruz
don't.
at?
I
Can
don't.
somebody call Miss
I
Cruz
said
to
it
come
hits
up here?
different.
Where's
But I'll
Miss
be there.
Cruz at?
I'll probably get a
Can
seat at
somebody
yours.
call Miss
I'll try to be
Cruiser?
there. I'll try to be
Can
there
we
at
get
8
Miss
o'clock. This is in
Cruiser about
Texas.
Jay
I'll
Wilson
be there in
defaming Miss
Texas.
Cruiser
And
and
I want you
stopping
to be
Miss
there for
Cruiser from
mine. If I
getting
have
money?
one, I
Miss
want you to be
Cruiser
there.
say you
If
the
I
reason
have
why
one,
he can't get good
I
business.
want you to be in
That
the
you
front
and
seat. Be in the
Vivian
front seat.
are
You know
causing
what,
issues
Corio? I
for
think I'm
her.
gonna make that
Miss
appointment to go on
Cruiser
to
said
Houston
you
because
and
I want to
Vivian
sit
are
there.
causing
I want to sit
monetary
there. I'll be
issues
right there.
for
I'll be right
her.
there. 8 o'clock in the morning,
Monetary
February.
issues.
I'll be right
Y'all
there.
see?
I'll
Do
be
y'all
right
see
there.
how
I'll
people
be right there. But if
don't want to talk about their own
Cruiser takes
case,
me to
but
court,
they want
I
to talk
want you to
about
be in the
other
front
people's
seat.
case?
I
Do
want you to
y'all
be
see
in the front seat. I don't
do
have
y'all see
to.
the difference
I
in the
don't have to, but
situation?
I
But he
want you to
want to
take a
talk
front
about Miss
seat. I
Cruiser
want you to take
suing
a
him.
front seat.
There
Take
is
a
a
front seat.
court
I want you to
case
get a plane
right
ticket and I
now
want you to
with
come right
Jay
on to North
Wilson
Carolina
and Miss
and do what you
Cruiser,
need to
but
do.
he don't
Do
want
what
to
you
talk
gotta do.
about it. But he
Do
don't want
it,
to talk about
okay?
VS
Okay.
Icon,
I don't
and
have
he don't want
to.
to talk about his
I
own
don't have
stuff.
to.
Just like
I
he
don't
said
have
that he
to.
didn't say
Well,
nothing about Jason, but
when we
Jason
get the
pulled through
papers,
a
when we'll get the
911
papers, I'll
call
let you
where
know.
you
We'll get
called
the
the
papers, I'll
police.
let you know. When I get
Did
served,
you
I'll
call the
let you
police
know.
on Jason? Did you call the police on Jason?
I sure did.
Did you
I sure did.
exactly?
I sure did.
But how
I
long was
sure
it?
did.
But he had to
I
bring out
sure
the report
did.
to
It's
make you
all
tell the
good.
truth. You
I sure
lied
did.
about it.
The man
You
that you
lied
work with
about it though.
allegedly.
You
But
lied about
anyway,
it
it's
for a
all
long
good. But
time.
no, but
You
I'll be there in
lied about it
Houston.
until he
That's
played
okay,
the
baby, but I'm gonna
recording.
be there in
You
Houston.
lied about. Let me call
Be ready
Jason
for
real
Houston.
quick.
I'm gonna be
You
in the front
lied
seat.
about it.
And when
You
mine
lied
come
about
up,
it for a
baby,
very long
don't try to throw
time.
a red herring.
Then when he
We see
played
the
the
red herring. We
recording,
see the red
then
herring
you
that you're trying to
admitted
throw.
to it.
I see
You
the red herring, but
admitted
I
to
will
it
be there.
once
You
the
know what,
proof
Corio?
came
I'm
out.
gonna take that
That's
day
when you
off and
admitted
I'm
to
gonna
it.
make a
But
trip
at
to
first,
Houston
you want to
and
talk
I'm gonna
about
be in
other
the
people's
front
stuff, but you
seat.
don't want to talk
In
about
the
your own
front
stuff.
seat. But
You a
when
hypocrite.
mine happened, I
You
want you
are
to
a
get a plane
hypocrite.
ticket and
Because
I
you want
want
to
you to
talk
go.
about
Okay,
BS,
well,
but now
I'm
you don't
going
want to
to
talk
be
about
there.
yourself.
I will be
Let's be
there.
fair about it. Let's talk
Color
about both our case.
commentary.
Let's talk
Color
about both our
commentary.
case.
Well, first of
Let's talk
all,
about both of them.
let me get
So
the
let's
work.
talk
Let me
about
get
it.
the paperwork.
Can
Let
we
me
talk
get the
about it?
paperwork. Okay. Let me get the paperwork. Don't be mad.
You
Let me
got
get
the
the
paperwork.
paperwork.
Stump
But when I
Down
get
got
it,
it on
oh
his
no, I
page for
don't.
you.
No, I don't.
Sean talked about it.
No, I
Stump Down
don't.
got it
No,
posted.
I
Miss
don't. Okay.
Cruza talked about it.
Great,
You got it. You been
great. Okay.
served.
Oh, I
Jay
got
Wilson,
it.
you got a court
Okay.
case. You been
I
served.
got it. I
You
got it.
been
You think I
served.
got it? Okay.
Everybody, Jay Wilson has
Okay.
been
If I
served.
got it,
VS
okay.
Icon has
I
told
got it.
Jay
Okay.
Wilson
Okay. If you think
today,
it, because you know so
November the
much. Okay.
15th, that he got a
Okay.
court
All
case
right. Are you
and Miss
mad
Cruza
because you
got
got
against him. So
yours at
y'all
Kiki
download
in the
this.
courtroom?
Y'all
Are you mad because
download this
Kiki
because
got
Jay
you
Wilson
and
been
then you
served.
got
You
served
been served.
yours?
You been
Okay.
served.
But I
You
tell
been
you what.
served. But I
Okay. I've been
respond because I ain't
served.
scared.
Okay.
I
Okay.
responded because I ain't scared.
I've been served at the
I
restaurant.
responded because I'm not
I've
scared
been
about it.
served at the restaurant.
I already
I've been
talked to the
served at the
judge. I
restaurant.
already talked to the judge.
I've been served at the
That case
restaurant,
over
Miss
with.
Vegas,
But
Miss
hey,
Vegas, Miss
let's talk
Vegas,
about
Miss Dirty
Jason.
Room.
Let's
I've
talk
been
about
served at the
Jason. Let's talk
restaurant.
about
I've
Jason.
been served
What
at the
happened with Jason
restaurant.
though?
Oh,
What
you can
happened with
talk about
Jason?
whatever you
You
want
didn't
to,
stop
but I
Jason,
will
did
be
you?
there on
Let me call
February
Jason real
the
quick.
the
Let me
10th.
call
That's
Jason
what it
real
is.
quick.
I'll be there.
Let Jason
I'll be
come
there.
through and
I'll be
talk to
right
me.
there.
Let's let Jason
I'll
come
get
through
right
and
on
talk
our
to you. But
10.
see,
I'm gonna get right on our
do y'all see
10
how
and I'm gonna
angry
be
he
right
is?
there,
Do y'all see
right
how
in
angry he
Houston.
is? Talking
I'm
about
not
his
angry.
case, but
I'm
he
not
want to talk
angry
about
because the
other
one
people's case. Do
you'll be
y'all
in
see this?
Houston.
Do y'all
Okay,
see
you think
this?
I'm angry?
He's able to
Okay,
talk about somebody else's
okay.
case,
I'll
but
be
then
right
if he
there.
talk about his
I'll be
case,
right
it's a
there.
problem.
I'll be right
it's the
there. Okay.
contradiction. It's the
I
contradiction.
want you to
You
be
can
at my
talk about
case.
somebody else's case, but
I
you don't
want
want
you to be
nobody
at
talking
my
about your
case.
case.
I want you to
You
be
don't
at my
want to talk about
case.
your case.
I
Do
want
you
you to
see
be
this?
there. I want you
You're
to
being
wear your
contradictory.
best dress. Wear
What
your
else?
best denim
What
outfit.
else?
Wear your best denim outfit with your
What that
cowboy
got to do
boots.
with
Be right
anything?
there. Be
You've been
right there.
served.
Be
You've been
right
served.
there.
Miss
That's what I
Cruza,
want you to
I have
do.
served
Be
Jay Wilson
right
for
there.
you
Serve
on
it, baby.
November the
Serve,
15th,
serve it. Okay.
2024.
Okay.
Jay
I'm gonna be
Wilson,
right
you
here
got
eating
a
my
case
Thanksgiving
against you.
dinner.
Make sure you show up,
Thanksgiving dinner,
okay?
boo.
All
All
right, you
right,
got
all
it?
right.
Did you
Serve
get
it,
it?
serve
Did
it,
you get it?
serve it.
Did you get
Mm-hmm.
it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, but do y'all
Uh-huh.
see the
Yes,
difference?
the
We can
church,
talk about
just
my
like the church
shit
by
and
my
it's
house.
okay, but can't
Right.
nobody talk about his
Ah,
stuff.
come
Do
on.
y'all
Come
see
on.
this?
I'm gonna be right
Do
there.
y'all see this?
I'm gonna be
Do
right
y'all
there.
see this? He
We
can
I'm
talk
gonna be
about
right
we
other
can
there.
people's
ask
stuff,
about it.
but
We
can't
can
nobody
ask
talk
about
I'm
about
it.
gonna be
his.
right there. Be
That's
right there. I want you
crazy.
to be right there.
That
I
is
want you to be in the front
crazy.
seat.
That is crazy.
Front
Now
seat.
it's a problem. Now
So
Front
it's a
Jay
seat. It
problem.
ain't
Wilson,
no
you got
problem.
you
Now
got a
it's a
case.
It
problem.
ain't no
You got a case,
problem.
Jay Wilson.
No, it ain't no
Yes, he do have a
problem.
case.
Okay, all right.
You
If you
got a
say
case,
so.
Jay Wilson. Not the
Hmm.
Yeah,
way you
it's an
were just
Okay.
active.
telling me about my
Y'all
case.
know. Y'all know better
Exactly.
than I do.
Oh
Y'all know
Exactly.
better than I do. Go right
He has
ahead.
an active case, but can't
Okay.
nobody talk about his shit. But he want to talk about
Okay.
other people's stuff.
Okay. Talk about it. You talking about it now. Talk
Yeah,
about it.
but
Oh,
you
Jay
getting mad. But you
Talk
mad
about it.
Wilson.
Oh
about it.
no, I'm not
You
getting
mad
mad.
though.
Talk
You
about
are a
it.
Look at you.
fraud.
You
You
getting
are a
upset.
fraud.
Talk
You getting
about it.
upset.
Talk about it.
He
No, I'm
been
not.
You
mad. He
getting
been
I'm
upset.
mad, BS.
absolutely not
You
upset.
upset.
Absolutely not. I'm here for my
Okay, well,
picks and views, baby.
okay.
I'm here
Well,
for
if
the
you're not
I'm here for the
upset, if
entertainment.
you're not
I'm here
upset,
for
I'm
the
trying to
entertainment.
tell
I'm not
the hood
upset,
table about it.
BS. Not
I'm
not
trying
not
to
not from
tell
you.
the hood table
Not from
about your
you.
case,
Okay, well tell
and
about it.
you won't be quiet.
Tell about it then. Tell about it. Go on right
Okay, the
here.
hood
Go on
table, you
right
ready to
here.
hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's going on?
Okay, I heard 3 content creators speaking about a case Miss Cruza has against Jay Wilson and Vivian allegedly. Now I saw a thumbnail with the full information on it on Stump Down channel. I heard Sean talk about it, and then people saying go over to Miss Cruza. I didn't hear it exactly from Miss Cruza. I heard it from the other content creators. But apparently, an individual over here allegedly is causing issues for her business because she does cruises and help people, and by him continuously going live saying she ruined his trip and she caused issues and was being messy and saying defamatory things about her, she's losing money and business and stuff like that, and she's being lied on. So that's all I know, and that's what's been put out there. I didn't get a chance to get the number for it, the case number, but I will get it and I'll send it over to
You
you.
do
So
that.
maybe
That's solid information,
Well, see,
VS. That's
I mean,
good reporting.
I had heard her do a live. She was like really riled up maybe 3 or 4 days ago, saying that quit talking about her, quit saying my name. I didn't think that she had already like started the process. I just thought this was like a threat, like keep.
no, it's a screen. I've been sending screenshots of the paperwork that's been put out.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But this is all alleged, okay.
All alleged, yes, all
So it is
alleged.
what it is.
Well, this will be interesting.
It'll be interesting, very
It'll
interesting,
be very interesting. I agree.
very.
So I just want to
Mhm.
keep it fair that we all talk about everything that's going on.
Well,
But I already
you just
responded to the
did. You
judge,
just
and
did. I hope you feel better.
I feel great about it.
Great. You keep
I
on
feel
feeling
great.
great there. Great,
Yeah,
great,
great. Tony Tiger,
great. You keep
great.
on
I
doing
feel
what you
great.
need to do then. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. As long as we do what we need to do. That's
Yeah, I
right.
want
That's
you to have a
right.
front row seat when it
That's right.
happens.
Hey,
All
I
right.
want. Hey, please
Now
come.
he
I'll be
he
in
was just
Houston.
It's open to the
he
public.
was
You're
I'll
just
welcome
be
to
so
it
come.
is.
happy
I'll be
about the
in
It's
people
open to
Houston.
the
coming at
public.
I'll
me.
be in Houston about a
Coming at
couple
It's,
me
hours
it's
about
away.
come
I'll
on
be right
down.
Saturday.
there.
Come on down. It's
Hold
open to
on,
the public.
Jay. Hold on, Jay. Go ahead. Oh, Jay Wilson. Terry
Yes,
E said, "Do not wear that black muscle shirt to court."
I will not. I promise you.
Yeah. So J.Dunn, I'm really glad that you're on the panel so you can hear that something actively is going on with us. Things going on with a lot of people. It's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Things going on.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
and that's good to know, VS, because now I got my turn.
Yeah, yeah, and you know what?
I
I'm
got
gonna try
my
to get
turn.
that case number so you can have it, so we can be looking at the updates and stuff, on everybody's stuff,
On everybody's
Uh-huh.
stuff.
on
And y'all
everybody's
know
stuff.
Demetra over there talking about, she gonna be following the cases too. Y'all know Demetra been doing the court cases and the true crime, so this is right up her alley. VS, I did tell them, give a little promo earlier about tomorrow. We gonna get together and see what works best for both of us. But yeah,
Oh wow, girl, I could have
somebody
saved my
did
little
ask,
chat then, but I
yeah,
heard somebody calling me, so
yeah,
I
and then
came
some.
on.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, babe. But then somebody asked, "Will you be open for questions?" I said, "I don't know because it's ongoing, but I'll talk to her about that. Before we,
I mean, if they willing to donate to your channel, yeah, they can ask you questions, ask me questions, and then your donations come to you. But if they not donating to your channel, lifting up your channel, what's the point of coming to ask me a question if they not donating to the hood table? I mean,
That's my
it
favorite.
is what it is. So if they want to give you a coin, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't need the
it'd be
coin.
nice to get a cash app or a super chat every now and then, like y'all give to everybody else.
Yeah. So
They
you
be
heard
too
here
broke
first.
by
If
the
you
time
guys
they
want
come
to ask
around to
the hood table
the
question, ask VS Icon a question on the hood table platform, give her a cash app and I'll answer your question.
they be too
That's
broke
my
by the
ability.
time they come back around to the hood. They done spend all their malls up in the burbs, spend all their money up in the burbs, and they come down to the hood and they broke. But it's okay.
Baby, they get quiet when the table turn on them. They get
Cause
quiet.
I really
They
don't need
love
to
I
say,
don't
talking
even know
girl,
why
about
he
other
girl,
quiet.
go
people
find
when it's
somebody you
about
can pull that
other
on.
people. But when
Pull
it's
that on
about them, they
Kiki.
get
Go pull that
quiet.
on
They get
Kiki. I'm just
somber.
listening to the
They get
ignorance. Go ahead and do what you
somber.
gotta do.
They
Okay,
get
do what you gotta do.
quiet.
I'll be in
They
Houston.
get
Right.
I'll
quiet.
have my
Well,
front
I
row seat.
please come. It's
Me
open
and
to the public.
Demetra.
You
Me
have
and
Please
your
come.
Demetra
It's
Little
you
open
Jack.
to
have
the
your
public.
front
Do
I
what
row
you
want
gotta
seat
everybody
in
to
do.
come.
Love
Georgia.
you
I
so
want
much.
everybody to
Have a
come.
Love
front
you
row
so
You
much.
seat
You
in
know,
do what you
Georgia.
gotta do, baby. Do what you
everybody
gotta
come.
do.
And you do what you got to do
Do.
too, because
Okay, I
Miss Cruza
will. I
real
will.
serious.
I will. I
Miss Cruz is
will.
a very serious woman.
Well,
You know,
great.
she don't
Great.
play. Miss
We're
Cruza
two
don't play
serious
now.
people.
Miss
We're
Cruza do
serious
not
people.
play.
Okay, that's
Miss
great.
Cruza don't
That's
play.
great.
No,
That's
she
great.
don't.
Okay.
She
All
about her
right. All
business.
right.
She is
Yep.
about her
Yep.
business,
All
not
right. All
ease.
right.
Miss
All
Cruz
right.
is about her
Mm.
business.
That
Yes,
IHOP
she
lady
is.
didn't play either. She
About her
sure didn't.
business.
IHOP
Miss
didn't
Cruz
play
is
either.
standing
IHOP
on
didn't play either, did
business.
she?
Miss
She
Cruza
sure
ain't
didn't.
playing.
All right, orange
Miss
Deflecting.
Cruz
jumpsuit.
is
Okay,
Always
orange
business.
deflecting on
jumpsuit.
somebody
Come
else.
on, orange jumpsuit.
Deflecting on somebody else.
All
We
right,
talking
come on,
about
orange
your
jumpsuit.
Well, I
coconut
All
was
right,
head.
actually surprised
all
that
right,
You
Cruiser
got
didn't.
the coconut
I didn't
head.
see that coming.
all
I didn't
right.
see that coming. Cruiser,
Oh
I
my
never thought
God.
she was the
Right.
kind of person
Always
who would.
deflecting on what somebody else did.
Oh,
Let's talk
Fact,
Jesus.
about what
Hold
we
on one
fact,
doing.
second. Hold on one second.
fact.
Hold on one
Let's
All
talk
second.
about
right.
what we doing.
Hey,
Because
Jada,
bitch, I
hold
owe
on.
it to you. I owe it to you.
Hold up. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. I did. I mean, she was actually like the last person I would ever thought of that would do a lawsuit, though, Miss Cruiser. So that kind
Not
of
me,
did. That
because
kind
she
of
had been
shocked
saying it.
me. That kind
She
of
been
shocked me.
saying it the whole time that she was gonna do it eventually if he kept on.
Oh
And
yeah.
maybe I didn't hear her before because that maybe I didn't hear her say it before. But yeah.
But okay,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go ahead and step down since you said tomorrow we'll have something going on. You just let me know what time I'll be available. You just let me know I'll be there. You know,
Is that
I just
Sophie? Okay.
all right.
All right, VS, I talked to you. Okay, but is that Sophie or is that somebody's mic? I thought that
No,
was a
that's.
little.
I'm sorry. That's the dog playing with that toy.
I
That's
knew it was a
lyric.
dog. I thought it was
That's lyric.
Sophie.
No, that's lyric this time. No, so
Hmm.
Yeah, because
playing
Corio
that.
would have been like, shh, shh, shh,
Yeah.
be
I
quiet.
don't,
Be quiet.
oh boy. Oh
But
boy.
anyway, any other tea out there?
Well, I think that I did my due diligence here. Jay Wilson. Check that mailbox. Why don't you? Bye.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good night. Bye.
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
I was trying
Mm.
not to get you so-called panel jumped. That's why I kept
Oh
trying to.
no 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 no!
J-Dunn, J-Dunn,
Look. Let
let
me say
them
this.
two talk. Let them.
Look. Hood table. I'm a OG. I know
I
what they
know, but
try to
still,
do. I
but
know what
still.
they try to do. I know what they try to do. It's all good, and I don't
Yeah,
have
I
to talk
mean,
about anything I don't want to talk about. But I tell you what, we'll see what happens.
I was here for you in the VS conversation, but then Jay kept trying to, and that's why I'm like, I don't want you have to argue with two people. That's why I was like,
Mm-mm,
J Dunn,
mm-mm,
hold on,
mm-mm.
hold on.
When you click a platform, you can't you're bound to get what you're gonna get, and
I know, I know.
that's the business of clicking platforms. It has and like I said, you're damned if you do, and if you damned if you don't. If you don't fight against them, then it's like, okay, you weak and you're hiding something. If you do, I triggered you. But the thing is, you have to balance that out. And I'm not the one who's triggered because I'm not following people everywhere. But like I said, I'm not obligated to tell you anything. But since people were on camera and you was fighting with this woman and she said she was served, that's how we found out about it. And I'm still going to say it hits different because if this man is doing what he said he's going to do, he's going to be a little different. And that's it. But sometimes you got to say something. And sometimes you got to raise your voice because you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? And then when you fight, then you trigger. But no, I understand where she's coming from. I know what she's trying to do. And I've seen her since her inception. Yeah, and at the end of the day, you can say what you want to me. I ain't never worn no orange suit. I ain't never go jump at somebody at the IHOP because I don't put my hands on people. Number one. And I don't let YouTube get me to the point where I would even do that. And again, I'm not being on a parole situation for putting somebody's body up in a place where it shouldn't be. So I'm not triggered
Man,
because
I
I'm not the
understand
one
how you
who.
feel about that. I just, like I said, y'all was having a conversation. I thought you and Jay was already done. So then
Hmm.
she tried to, jump in too. No offense to her either. But I
Hmm.
just wanted you and VS to just have a conversation. That's it.
Yeah, it is what it is. And like I
Yeah.
said, everybody has the right to do what they want to do. Because J.Dunn was trying to even twist that situation with the other content creator, and I knew what she was trying to do. But like I said, St. James is going on that cruise, and my thing is, I support St. James. So I hope they have a great time. I said I hope they have a great time. I hope they have food and they do their thing and so on and so forth. But I've never done business officially with that woman. You'll never see a receipt. You'll never see anything like that because we have not. And even the vendors that she suggested, we didn't even use. So, I mean, in real life, there was no real damage done because we never talked to her vendors or anybody like that. We've never done that. So it is what it is. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but hey, we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see, child. We'll see. Well, it's like three different things going on when it comes to court, and you know,
Hmm.
I don't ever speak on anything unless it's right here on the street. That's one thing I can say about myself. I don't go
Yeah.
out and searching for shit and then be like,
But this is
"Oh,
the
guess
thing,
what I found?" It,
and
it
hood table.
literally will not get spoke about.
And let me say this,
Y'all
hood
can vouch
table.
for this, right? Because she
Yeah,
was
but let
served
me say
at
something.
court, right?
Let
And
me
I
let me
never
say this.
said anything till just
Yeah, let me
recently.
say this too, hood table. How are you going to tell me about my experience?
Mm-hmm.
I was the one in Miami. I'm the one who's hearing all of this stuff. I know what I was told. So how are you going to tell me about my experience? And at the end of the day, we enjoyed our cruise. That's the whole thing. And while we were enjoying our cruise, that person didn't come up or anything. The Shelly situation, Shelly's not even on here that much anymore. But I apologize because the bottom line is, hood table, I just asked one simple question. Did you know about this ahead of time?
Right.
And the answer was what? Yes. Ooh, is that my car?
Oh no, that's my hold up.
Jay,
That's my son. He's about to leave. That's him.
Okay.
My
But
office,
you
my
but but
office
but,
is
but let
right
me let me
by
let
the
me get to
garage.
let me get to the point. The only question I asked, did you know this already in advance? And like you said, the answer was yes. And that's all I needed. And you didn't owe me nothing. I just made a decision from your answer. And it was just. And I think in the United States, we have a right to make a decision if we want to deal with people based on their answer. And she gave me the answer that I needed. And that's it. And I left her alone. And then all of a sudden it became a big issue. So, I tell people to go back and look at the bean footage. The truth to speak for itself. Yeah, we didn't use any. Yeah, we did everything on our own. We went third party. I mean, the party of Royal. I mean, not Royal Caribbean, but Carnival Cruises. We touched nobody money. We did what we needed to do. You know. So I can't help that. I mean, if you told me certain things, I can only go on what you told me. So it is what it is.
Well,
So
I'm glad everybody. It seemed like for the most part, everybody, even Pedication, even your crew, everybody had a good time. Even the ones who was stalked for 3 days, it seemed like everybody had a great time, and that's all that matters in the end, right?
side of brotherhood, we're gonna let nobody touch that lady.
yeah,
Child,
but
what up, T? How you doing? How you
I'm
doing?
doing well. How are you?
Good, good.
Hey, Corio.
hey T.
You know I'm completely off subject. Layla's season of volleyball is finally over, so we can start getting into the Black Beauty show.
What had happened? Who season?
Becoming Black Beauty. Remember we talked about that?
Oh, you talking about
Oh,
Tyler
I
Perry
haven't
show?
even watched you. I was
No,
waiting for
Yeah,
you to catch up. I haven't even watched no new episodes.
Did
because
any new episodes come on?
my baby was in the playoffs for volleyball, so their playoffs just ended. Unfortunately, they lost, so I wasn't able to sit down and watch it. But now I can get back to it.
yeah, Jay
Man, we
Wilson.
have to review it.
Is the
They're,
new season on?
what?
What?
Y'all talking about Tyler Perry, right?
Yes.
No,
Okay, the
No.
no,
last
we're
thing,
not. No, we're not.
Oh, you're not okay.
We are not
I
talking
thought that
about
was
that.
that show. Okay.
Oh,
What
y'all
show
talking
you talking
about the
about, Jay
one on
Wilson?
Prime. Y'all talking
Huh?
about
What
the
a,
Prime.
Jay, what show you talking about?
I thought you all, in my bad, I'm sorry. I thought y'all were talking about Tyler Perry's show that Spillet Boy comments on all the time.
Oh, I tried to watch that. I tried.
I can't
Okay.
get into that either.
I did 2 episodes, and it was so it was like he was
Raunchy.
starting all over again from the
It was,
very bottom.
okay.
That's what I
Okay.
feel like.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought y'all were talking about that
No,
show.
but y'all talking about the one on Prime, right? About the girl.
But yeah, we wanted to
Becoming
review that
Black Beauty.
together. Yes, yes.
So
They
whenever
looking
you're
at it is
ready,
good.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
her season has calmed down, we can get back to it.
Well,
Mm.
see, I think when I had hit you up, I think I had said, "Oh dang, she just fell off."
Where
But I
did
think
P
you
Diddy
said
go?
I don't
Well,
know.
no, no.
But I think hold
Clear
on, Jay,
table.
hold on, Jay.
I'm about to tell you why the
But
bitch left.
you keep interrupting when I'm talking, boo. Just let
No,
me
I
say this real
don't.
quick. Yeah, J.Dunn, you just interrupted me. Okay,
So
hold
you
on, hold
can't
on.
say I keep on
But
because
you was
that's
doing
my
it.
only comment.
You was doing it earlier too on the show.
Girl, anyway, y'all could be fools
But
on why this
you
lady keep
probably
leaving
couldn't
the
hear me.
platform.
You probably couldn't hear me because I don't have no big mega mic, so you probably didn't hear me. So I'll hold it to that. But no, I was just trying to say to T before she dropped down that I think we need to start at episode 5. Choreo, have you been watching it?
I did start. I think I'm on episode 2, middle of
Okay.
episode 2.
Well,
But
how
I
about we just wait till
before.
next week? If you want to review it with us, you can. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'll just wait because I think T is 2 episodes behind. So I'm on 5.
On,
But so if y'all can get up to 5, because I think T is on 3.
so you
So
finished 5 and you're waiting to start 6, right?
right, right.
Okay.
But we
So
gonna
go
review 5.
ahead
Yeah, we gonna review 5 and then we'll
and
start 6 together. Yeah.
okay. So you're doing 1 through 5. Okay, got you. I'm good.
Okay, yeah. But I guess J.Dunn dropped down. But
So
no,
yeah, she
I
dropped
mean,
down
even
too.
people. Oh, I'm sorry.
She dropped down to everybody.
Yeah, but even people in the chat was saying, "Quit interrupting the hood table." So she probably didn't hear me because I don't have a super mega mic. So she probably didn't hear me. So it's okay. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Hey, you gotta chill. Can't
It's
win.
all good. It happens a lot. I'll be up here
Hey,
talking
Ronnie
and people
Q. Hey,
people can't
Ronnie
hear me.
Q. I don't even think you had a chance to speak to
I
your
haven't.
chat. It was just so big.
I've been like looking at the chat and highlighting certain things, but yeah, that Tyler
Yeah.
Perry show is horrible. Cat me up.
And then
2
what's the one?
episodes. Mm-mm.
Now I think was Jay Wilson saying he liked it or what?
No,
Or
he just said he heard Spill It Boy reviewing
oh,
it. And even when Spill It Boy started reviewing it, his
uh-huh.
titles would tell you that it was like, oh my God. Because he was like, he was like, Tyler Perry, what are you doing? Tyler Perry,
so,
what is this? It was
so,
like some kind of weird, title Spill It Boy was given to the episode
so what's the
reviews.
name of it? The
Huh?
show? What's the name of the show?
I don't even remember the name of the
Wow,
show.
it must really be bad if
But I mean, I only watched 2 episodes, and that was like a month
uh,
or so ago.
which
So
who's streaming it?
I don't know.
Wow,
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up right now because I really
it
don't.
really must be
It's
bad.
on Netflix. Okay, it's on Netflix and it's called
Okay,
Beauty in Black.
I've
It's
not
called
heard.
Beauty in Black.
I've heard nothing but bad things about that. Now that you tell
That's
me
it. That's the
about it,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
See, Tay said she didn't like it either.
Yep,
So,
I watched 1 episode. Then see, usually I can get if I can get past 1 episode, I keep going. With Tyler Perry, it was so horrible. I'm like, oh
mhm,
my God, please somebody write the script for him. And then
mhm,
you know how people act, and it seemed like it's slow motion.
mhm,
Like, is
mhm,
this you know what I'm saying? I hate that
mhm,
shit. That's one thing about his shows. They don't seem to flow. It just seems like there's all these pauses in it and people
right,
seem like they're thinking about what they're gonna say. You know how
right,
his shows are. So
right,
anyway, after part 1, I said, fuck it. It has to
right,
get better. It has to. I'm
right,
gonna give it a shot. I
right.
watched 2. I couldn't even get through the second episode. I said, that's it. I'm done.
And
I'm
you've
done.
watched, and for you to be a reviewer through the years, you've had to watch some shows that weren't all that great. You know what I mean? And still
That's
push
right.
through. And so for you to not even want to be bothered with a Tyler Perry show, that's kind of says a lot. You know what I mean? Because sometimes
Hmm.
as a reviewer, I know you've had to grit your teeth and push yourself through a whole series. So
I mean, I used to review so many TV shows. Like every 3 months, I was reviewing like 10 to 15 shows per week. I was doing like 2 shows per day every
mhm,
week. So I used to review a lot of shows. I did that for years and I started getting burnt out. And
mhm,
even shows that I wasn't really feeling, I
right,
was like, I went with them so many years. I'm like, I gotta finish this off till it's over. And so,
right,
but now I'm on that road where if I'm not really into a show and just really love it, I
mhm,
won't review it. And then I only try to stick to 2 to 3 shows per season. So I
mhm,
won't overdo myself, which still allows me to do shows on trending news if I want to, B sector. I won't wear myself thin.
right,
So
right.
yeah.
I
Hmm.
get it, and it makes perfect sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ronnie Q said she was. What did she say? She was going to try it tonight. Yeah, that's what. Even for his movies, he's just. I don't know where Tyler Perry got the idea that he's this great script writer because people love the Medea character, but what kind of once he gets out of the Medea movies, he's really not that good. Do you
And
agree?
they're all the same. It's
Yes,
like the
yes.
storylines are so similar.
Right, right. It just yeah, because every movie, the girl, the woman, the lead woman, she's bitter and mad because a man did her wrong, or she's got childhood trauma. Usually,
Hmm.
childhood trauma is that she was, you know, messed with by an older man.
Hmm.
Whether it was daddy, uncle, or whoever. So now her marriage busted up. She's got a child. It's just really the
Hmm.
same formula. Don't you think it's always a bitter
The
woman?
same shit, just different. And
Yeah,
sometimes I want to say
yeah,
different people, but sometimes the same damn characters. So how
yeah,
you doing the same damn characters in the same situational show? And it's
yeah.
like you might as well just do episodes with all these movies that you're doing. But some of his
Right,
movies I really do like, and they're really funny, and they have thoughtful, meaningful messages. So all his stuff ain't trash. But I can tell that he definitely wrote the script for this one. You can tell when he writes the scripts. And
right,
VS, it's okay, girl. We cuss over here all the time.
right. All the
We
time.
cuss over here all the time, and I don't wait for no 6, 7, 8 minutes to start cussing like some people do in their videos. If I want to cuss, as soon as I open up, I'm a cuss. But yeah.
It's funny that once I think it was one day on one of your panels we started talking about all the different things that I've heard content creators say through the years, and you were like debunking all of it, like when people curse and they'll say, well, y'all, I'm not going to get paid for this video. Y'all cutting up on this panel, so y'all go ahead and cash at me because I'm not going to get paid on this video because y'all been cussing. And you were like, girl, please. Remember you were like, that's not true.
I
That's not.
always say that. I always say that. Just looking at the last month, I did 30 lives. That's not counting my uploads.
Mm-hmm,
So just my lives alone, only one of them got yellow, where it's partially monetized. And
mm-hmm,
that's out of 30 live videos. And we cuss all the time.
mm-hmm,
Like, I I cuss all the time. Now, the
mm-hmm,
people who are new here, they might not know I cuss, but my long time supporters, they know the hood table cuss like a sailor.
mm-hmm,
Shit, it's fuck you, motherfucker. Shit, what? I mean,
mm-hmm,
it's like it's my second language. I'm a cursor, and
That's
that's
they don't see that side. Even the ones that have watched you for a long time, you might throw in a curse word here or there, but they don't know you as a like I know. You know what I mean?
Girl, last night, oh my God, and I swear to God, if y'all ever got a chance to spend time with me and my loved ones, my family, it's a curse word every other. I mean, we like curse. Last night it was so many curse words flying around. The fuck, Nick? Let me tell you about this motherfucker right here, bitch. I mean, we just, oh my God, we had so much fun. It's no filters. We just,
yeah,
we are
but
so much
they don't
fun.
know
We
you
are so
like that here on YouTube on your channel.
yeah, yeah, we are
And
so much fun.
and that's cool. That's cool. You
Yeah, I love
know.
my family though. We are really down to earth, but a lot of us have like, really nice careers and homes and cars and jobs and good credit, but we just a normal, regular, down to earth, round the neighborhood family, and we like to kick it, hang, and we curse.
Sure. Yeah,
But
it's rare family that I don't even think I know of a family that doesn't curse. I mean, even you mess with the right Christian on the wrong day. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're gonna hear a curse word if
mhm.
catch them wrong. So
But you ever hear that? You ever hear that slogan or see on social media or something like there's T-shirts that people be doing or memes that say, "I am a Christian, I believe in God, but I will fuck you up or I will cuss you to fuck." Shit like that. Like
yes.
that's kind of Christian I am. And it's crazy because a lot of people know that me and my mom are like oil and water. Like she was really religious. She never cursed. I never heard my mother curse unless she's saying some stupid shit like like them people who try their hardest not to curse and
Yeah.
they make up like son of a gun. They make up
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
said stuff like that. But even like the word hell or ass, oh my
Hmm.
God. I would
Hmm.
be in hot water if I would say that around her when I was little. I'm like, but mom, Jesus wrote the ass.
Mm-mm.
Say it again. Say it again.
Mm-mm.
I be
I
like,
didn't even
damn.
try. I didn't even try anything like that. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Girl. If we wasn't even allowed to say "dag." That was
We couldn't either.
my grandmother be like, "That's too close to damn." You
We
know what
couldn't
I'm
say
saying?
dag either. Mm-mm.
Who? Would you say?
We couldn't say dag or daggone. Nope. Nope.
Mm-mm, no, no, and it depended on how you said shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
we girl.
if
We couldn't say
if you
shoot
said
either.
it in the wrong, with the wrong inflections, you might get in trouble because it might be considered too close to, sh. You know what I'm trying to
And that's
say?
what I'm saying. We couldn't say that either. Like she was really strict. And even as a grown up, like
Mm,
when I first like got my own crib after leaving the house and then hopping here and hopping there. Once I
mhm,
got my own first apartment, like
mhm,
even when I be kicking it with my friends and relatives, as soon as we would know she's there, because sometimes she would just pop up out the blue. And
mhm.
they be looking outside, your mama here, your mama here. Girl, the liquor bottles would go under the couch, the cigarettes would
Oh,
go. I mean, we like people spraying air freshener and lighting candles, and she walk in the house, and we all just sitting there staring. And she
and
like, hey y'all,
if
what y'all doing?
if nothing else, she smelled the cigarette smoke.
And of course she did. Of course she did. And so she be like, "Oh, I didn't know you had company." But when she my mother, she didn't start driving till I literally got my license. She was one of those where my dad did all the driving. She never got her license. She just, she was a housewife. She was always home. And even like if we had school events or something, if dad wasn't off of work or something, she just never came
Mm,
because she didn't drive and she didn't have a car. So once I got 16, she was like, damn, my child getting a license before me. So she went out there, took the test, finally got a car. So one thing she used to do sometimes, she would just get in that car and she just pop up on people. I was like,
mm.
Mama, you can't call. Well, I didn't know I had to call. And people would just be looking at, hey, Sister Mary.
And
Girl, it would be so funny. And then as soon as she leave the door, we'd be like, where my drink at, bitch? Light that blunt back up. So even as a grown up, even to the
yeah,
day she passed, I didn't curse in front of her. If I
right.
drank in front of her, I made sure it was in a cup because she'll walk right up to me and, what are you drinking? I'm like,
Ooh.
mom, it's Kool-Aid. You don't even
Ooh,
like Kool-Aid. What are
ooh,
you drinking? Mom,
ooh.
it's mom. Dang, mom, why you harassing me? Like
Not
I'm in
har-
my 30s
not
and shit.
harassing. Not
Yes, like
harassing.
why is you harassing me, mom? Well, you know that's not good for you.
Aw.
Even in my 30s.
Aw.
So a lot
Aw.
of times, even up till she passed, if I slipped up and damn or fuck or bitch or whatever, oh mom, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. But yeah, she
Yeah,
didn't
but
curse,
by
she
that
didn't
time,
drink,
yeah,
none of
by
that.
that time you're grown. She look, like they said, I did the best I could up to 18. After 18, you on your own. I did everything I could possibly do.
But I'm the same way with my boys. I tell them all the time. I'm like, I know y'all curse. I know y'all grown. I know y'all smoke. I know y'all like. All I ask for them, if y'all want to smoke, take it outside. They can
Mm-hmm.
drink in the house, but as far as the smoking and the weed and stuff, you gotta do that outside. Only
Yeah.
special times around the year, like their birthday or a holiday, I allow them to smoke, and that's in the basement. And we got a finished basement, bathroom, everything down there. So shoot, they right in heaven downstairs. Shoot, but other than that, they gotta smoke outside. And as
Mm-hmm.
far as cussing, they don't just cuss in front of me, just like I did with my mom. They might cuss. They be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, my bad." But if they real mad, you know how you real mad and you just can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
Like my son, the oldest one, he'll come over here. Mom, you know what these didn't work. I can't stand. He going off, and I'm just staring at him. And then he stops
Mm-hmm.
and breathes. He's like, "I'm so sorry, mom. I'm so sorry." I'm like, "It's okay. Calm down,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
calm down." But
Mm-hmm.
he just don't. They just don't cuss in front of me like that.
Right. Right. I
And they
get it.
grown. They grown. So
They
yeah.
grown, but you're also when it crosses like mothers and sons, daughters and fathers, you know what I'm saying? It's just usually, not all the time, but usually, like your boys, you guys are really, 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 really extremely close. And they
Mm-hmm.
love you and they also think a lot of you and respect you. So of course they're not, it's more like probably they slip up and say something instead of just sitting there cussing. You
That's
know
how
what
it
I
is. They
mean?
don't slip up.
Yeah, because I just don't see them. Yeah, you guys are. Yeah, it's a whole different. Now the baby, when the baby grow up, he's not gonna cuss you, but he gonna be getting away with all kinds of murder. You
Oh, he's
know,
so precious.
he is so precious,
I
but
just
he
love
gonna
that
be
little
getting away
boy.
with everything. He's just
And you
you.
know what? Oh, I shouldn't say it on here just in case my sons might be listening. But I don't think they're listening. They both at work. No, what's today? Friday. Oh, they both off. But I have a surprise for the baby, and I'm ordering him something specially made
Don't
and that
tell
he
it.
can
Don't tell.
wear. So
Don't
I'll
tell.
talk to you about it behind the scenes.
Yeah, don't tell.
I was like, oh my God. I'm like
Yeah,
about to get him some shit. And my son's gonna be like, damn, mama, how much was
yeah. I
that
want
shit? But I'm like, yeah,
them to
that's
be
Christmas
surprised.
present. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want them to be surprised too.
Yep,
Uh,
yep, yep. So I'm not
well,
gonna even say it on here.
I know you got plans tonight, and
Mm-hmm.
um,
I'm
yeah,
about to go be fast.
yeah, because I believe it or not, I took my shower before I came up here. Plus, I don't know why I was having so many problems getting on the StreamYard. Have you? Now
I
I
don't know. I've
know.
been hearing people have said that recently.
Yeah, I really had a hard time. Um and so I put on my clothes while other things were happening on the panel. But
Mm-hmm.
I hopefully you'll set up a time that are you now when you do reviews, do you do them on the same night? I can't
Oh
remember.
no, no. I
Every
always give
week?
people a couple of days
No,
to
no, like on every Wednesday or every like
it's not always the same day
okay,
because it just depends if something hit the
okay.
fan, if there's other shit more important to talk about, or
Mm-hmm.
but usually I do wait like a couple of days because some people can't watch the shows right away. And after a
Right.
couple of days, if I go live, I'll be like, hey, it's about to be some spoilers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I was
Mhm.
going to say, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I got dressed and everything. So I am going to be ready whenever things start popping over here. But I know you're going to be. You have things to do, and Well, that's all I'm gonna say. You have to. We both have stuff to do, but
Yeah,
how
I'm gonna have to get up here and
how'd
get
you think your live? How'd you think your live went?
oh,
Ah,
I never know what to expect anymore.
ooh, mm,
I never know. See, there's certain people who have panels, they have these type of panels, right? And it's just every not something's gonna pop off with somebody over there. The panels, they keep us entertained, you know what I'm saying? But over here, I just never know. One day we might have a cool panel, we just
well,
up here talking,
sometimes
and then it'd
it's
be like something out the blue, and I'd be like, oh shit, I'll
well,
be sitting over here
there's
on mute.
yeah, but there's certain people that they just can't be on the panel together. They shouldn't be on the panel together, and they usually never cross paths on
Mm.
panels together. So I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like,
Well,
mm.
I'm definitely not going to have them on panels together again because I even tried to ask J.Dunn, but she probably didn't hear me. That's why I said I'll give her that because she probably didn't hear me when I was talking. But I was like, dang, J.Dunn, you just really got it out for him. I mean, every time he say something, but you, what about you? What about you?
waiting.
I was like, dang.
She's been waiting 2 years to get on the panel with him to do exactly
Ah,
what she did tonight. So I hope that she got it all off.
I do
And
too.
I hope Jay Wilson, he took it. He seemed to take it in stride. So,
Yeah, I think he did
which
because
is, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't want people thinking, oh, the hood table up there letting him get jumped, or whatever. Even though VS didn't necessarily come up here to jump him, but she was like, hey, we talking about her court case. Hey, what's up with your court case?
Well,
Because he didn't really want to get into it. But I also understand that too. When people are like, I don't want to talk about it, I want to discuss it or whatnot. Just like with her, like if she don't want to discuss something, we won't discuss it. And even
right.
like the whole situation, I didn't discuss it until today, even though I already knew what was going on.
Well, and
But
plus, when
yeah,
VS came up here, it was an A-B conversation.
exactly.
Her and him. That's
Hmm.
why I went on mute. That's why you didn't say anything. That's like whenever anything pops off on your panel, you and I and Charlie, we go on mute and let them
And
finish.
let them have.
And
But
nobody,
then Jay,
yeah,
yeah, I was like, hold up, Jay.
and
Let them just talk.
that's when it seems like it's, a pile
Mhm.
on or a double team because VS and Jay Wilson were doing fine all by
Just
themselves.
fine. Yep. Yep.
Just fine,
Mhm.
so but
Yeah.
let's see, Jay
And
Davis,
she
what
did jump back up here, but then she left. She just because I had asked her to wait till I was done talking, but then she left. But I was going to let her talk after I finished what I was saying.
I wanted to know, I guess T Danielle, that's probably all she wanted maybe was to talk about the show
Yeah, because
and
I thought she was going to come up here to talk about blocking, you know,
uh
oh
mm,
girl.
mm-mm. I have no idea what you're doing, but yeah, so I under new management didn't get to talk either.
Yeah, she kind of dropped down after it kind of, got I think, with VS and then was, she just like,
Yeah, so
I'll
yeah,
block.
I'm not sure if she want because she didn't really get to say really anything. And T Danielle, I think she got a phone call the first time. I'm not. She probably got one the second time too. I saw Yaya drop down in the chat. Hey Yaya, she probably gone
Hey,
now.
y'all, and
Um,
everybody else that I
hey
didn't speak
babe,
to.
can't
I
cap.
apologize.
Is cap me up? No, that's not camp me. Never mind. I don't know. There's a lot of these people I don't know anymore. HTX, Miss
Who
Chunky.
was that?
I don't know a lot of these people anymore.
Oh, that
Carol,
was Sassy. Corio, that was Sassy.
who?
Remember Sassy when she was up here? She said, T Danielle, why you got me blocked?
Oh yeah,
Remember? Hmm.
yeah. But did T Danielle say she had her blocked or?
Well, she said something in the chat, and then she had hit the link, and then she had left. So I
Oh yeah,
thought
she
when she
got a
came
phone
back,
call.
she was coming to address that, but then she wanted to talk about, you know,
Well,
that show.
She probably didn't get to finish because J.Dunn popped up here, right? And
Yeah.
so when J.Dunn was interrupting you, I think what she was trying to say is, I'm gonna tell you why T. Danielle keeps dropping down, which is probably has something to do with her, which is
Mhm.
also the reason she probably came up was to, because I think J.Dunn, when people don't like her and they don't want to be on the panel with her, I think she likes hitting it to see if they'll drop down real quick.
Mhm.
So that might be, what J Dunn was going to tell us why T Danielle jumped down real quick.
Well, I was kind of surprised of y'all little back and forth. That threw me. I was
Well,
like, whoa.
here's the thing. I've supported that girl for years. Okay? Years. Real quick, nutshell. Years. Through all the fuckery, through all the fuck shit, through all the nudes, through all the people dumping her off chat, through people talking about her like a dog, through all of it. I always gave her the benefit of the doubt. I always would try to, get people to see it, understand, see it her way, just always tried to have her back, right? Even when, just always tried to say something positive. And every other time, she just don't have no problems, right? She comes in anybody else's chat, wrecking shop, right? You every time, whenever she's been giving commentary, and I don't agree with her, and it's not just me. It's not just me, but you don't agree with her and you write it in her chat. She has a conniption fit, and depending on how angry she is about the situation, she has a conniption fit. Or if she thinks she's right, if you say, girl, you should take those new pictures down off your community wall. Of course, because everybody's telling her that, she gonna cuss you the fuck out. And that was the last motherfucking time. Now, if you gonna talk about what happened over there on that panel, and I happen to say, well, you hurt her feelings. It wasn't even how I felt. I was just repeating what the actual person said. You hurt my, that I hate you did that. That hurt my feelings. That's what the woman said. And she cussed me, girl. She cussed me the fuck out. Stopped and then cussed me out some more. And it's like, you know what? That's gonna be the last time. You know what I'm saying? I supported you when motherfuckers you known on this bitch for years have thrown you away.
Hmm.
Thrown you away. You know what I'm saying? Even when they talking about your ass, I talked to, and they're like, I can't believe you, well, blah, blah, blah. And I always, so I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You're not going to come up here. You're not going to interrupt me with your interrupting ass. You're not going to interrupt me. You're not going to overtalk me. You're not going to talk down to me. I let you slide for years. There ain't going to be no more sliding. Since Lemon finally kicked you off his panel, since you trying to come over here and sit up on Hood Table's panel, and I come over here and join Hood Table sometimes now, while I'm up here, you not gonna be slick shade. You're not gonna be talking to me any motherfucking kind of way, and you're not gonna be interrupting me and disrespecting me. Those days are long gone. They're over with. Over. You treat me up here with respect, I'm gonna treat you with respect. That's gonna be it from now on. I'm not no more passes, no more going. Well, that's done. Oh no, don't say that. You know that's done. Those days are gone. No more excuses.
I get it. I
And
get
I
it.
know, she's never asked me to do any of this shit I'm talking about. Never asked me one time to do any of that. I always felt like, I had compassion for her, because it just seemed like, it was just always some bullshit. And I just didn't want to seem like a pile on. Does that make sense? And I just wanted
Yeah.
to try to understand and have an understanding and to show grace and mercy. But fuck it.
But I mean, we have always been that type of panel where even though a lot of people, because there's people I like that other people don't like, and vice versa. You know, we all have our likes and don't likes. But I've always been the kind of panel or platform where what one thing happened, a situation, I'm situational with everybody, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it depends. It could be a certain situation, and I'll be like, I don't want to fuck with that person at all. Then it could be a certain situation where I see somebody get into it, whatever happens, and I'm still cool with that person, you know, because
Mm-hmm.
I ain't threw them away like a lot of people have. Always
Right.
been the type of person from being a child, high school, growing up. Like I never just don't fuck with somebody just because somebody else said don't fuck with them. So,
Right.
you know, but if somebody turns on me or does something bad to me,
Right.
I won't even care if anybody say told you so, but I
Right.
would never be that
Exactly.
person. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I never wanted to throw her away, ever. And even when I didn't agree, but damn it, it's been years. This is like maybe I've let you do this like maybe 8, 9 times. That's it. It ain't gonna be a 10th. It ain't gonna be a 10th.
And I didn't even know it was like that
Yeah, I've
incident
always we
between you
both
guys.
yeah, we both sat up here and I've told you, J.Dunn has cussed me out plenty of times. And she would even go, yeah, I've cussed Corio out quite a few times. And it's always been over some fuck shit. I've been in her chat. She's been giving commentary, or she's, doing something on her wall or whatever it is. And I just go, that's kind of, I just don't agree with her. And like I said, I'm not the only one, but I'm not going to be that person anymore. They can sit over there and they can have my spot.
Mm-hmm.
They can have my spot. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's all. And I don't even know. Well, I'll tell you another time about it.
Yeah,
HTX
we'll
is
talk.
when she say that's surprising, Choreo, I'm always around. HTX, sweetie, I'm sorry, I don't even remember what I said to you, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm so sorry. I was up here running my mouth, and I'm not sure what I said to make
Yeah,
you.
I don't remember. I saw that comment too, and I was trying to
Yeah,
think.
I don't
But
remember.
and I don't know if HCX Sweetie is still in here, but I was looking at that comment like,
I
I
know.
don't
I don't know. I don't even remember what I see. Ronnie Q saying 100. I don't know what she 100
She was
either.
100 and you when you were saying, basically,
Uh,
this the last time, you're gonna talk to me without me talking to you back, or yeah, that's
yeah.
what she was
I
saying.
mean, like I said, if she's cordial, I do not have a problem being cordial. But I'm not going to be over talked. I'm not going to make any more excuses. And like I said, she's never asked me to do it. I just felt compelled to do it because I just always felt like I didn't want to throw her away because it seemed like everybody else always was doing that. So anyway, you have a great evening.
I will, and I might actually upload some more videos of me at the bar tonight.
Oh God. Oh, oh Lord. Okay. When I get home, I'll be looking.
I'm just warning you. I'm warning you.
I'm just, girl, I'm just. Bye, Ronnie Q.
I'm warning you.
I'm just, I ain't gonna look. Look. Okay.
All
Whoo.
right,
I'm
boo.
getting nervous. Okay. Um. I'll talk to
Yeah,
you.
I'm about to turn up. I'm about to turn it up. And they probably already there because they usually go around 7.
Well, come. You could step in gracefully late. Let
I
everybody.
will, honey. I
All right.
will.
Well,
Ooh, I gotta talk to you about something else too that happened last night. Yeah, we'll holler. I'll holler at you.
okay. All right. Bye.
All right, boo. All right, babe. Okay, you guys, I'm out of here. I gotta go kick it with the fam. We meeting up again tonight at the local hood bar, and some of my relatives is flying back out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy, spending time with my fam and have a few drinks and listen to some good music. One of my cousins, well, actually my uncle cousin, I call him my cousin sometimes because he's younger than me and we all grew up together, playing together, all that kind of stuff. So it kind of was weird calling him uncle when we was little because he would take it to his head and be like, "Yeah, I'm your uncle. I can tell y'all what to do." Like, you boy, if you don't set your butt down somewhere, I am older than you. Shit. But anyway, now these days I call him uncle out of respect, even though he's younger than me. But anyway, so he hit me up and said, "Make sure you bring some spades because we're gonna be playing spades, darts, and all that stuff." So I got 2 things of spades. And yeah, we about to really kick it. We about to really kick it. But on that note, matter of fact, they texting me now. They texting me now. But on that note, everybody, make sure you like and share the video on the way out if you didn't already do it on the way in. Also, please make sure you hit that Cash App if you want to donate to the commentary. Y'all know your girl don't be begging, but I'm just putting it out there. If y'all want to donate to the commentary or support the hood table, please feel free to donate to the Cash App. It's right there, $ the hood table 402. Also, as I always say, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.